Douglas DC-6. It was designed to carry passengers in luxurious comfort between the world's great cities. New York, London, Paris. An elegant aircraft for a more elegant age. And naturally, we're going to take it somewhere completely different. Hello? Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome to the start of another week and welcome to HAB territory. Yes, that's right, friends. It's very warm, isn't it? Jesus. It's 23 degrees outside in Tipperary, 24 degrees in the man cave. We got it down from 28. The aircon has given it all sorts of mischievous noises, do you know? But I hope you're keeping well. Tonight, at the start of a brand new Monday night series, a new adventure, taking the mighty DC-6. This series is called Prop Job, and we're going to take it to those places, well, you know, you shouldn't. But it's a simulator, you see, we can simulate the horror. So tonight, friends, we start off in southern Africa. We're going to be checking out Matekane Airstrip out in a place called Lesotho. And, well, right, now, before we think, right, you know, we're just going to lawn dart it, which you could absolutely lawn dart it. We're going to attempt to try and land it safely. Every drop of skill and, you know, that sort of stuff, luck as well, is going to be required during this series. Now, we've targeted this for the DC-6, but of course, you don't just have to fly the DC-6. You can use any aircraft you'd like, as with all our group flights. But for those of you who have the DC-6, it's going to be a chance to learn a little bit more about it, some of the technical stuff, and, well, just how good the machine actually is, because it is a superb aircraft in the sim. And well, as we mentioned, PMDG giving it a fresh lick of paint, making it compatible with 2024 as well. So hopefully there's a little bit more popularity, and we can hopefully convince PMDG to, you know what I'm saying, give it an owl version 2 there, lads, will you? You know, high fidelity visuals and all the jazz. Wouldn't that be great? Even a swing tail variant for cargo. You wouldn't know your luck. But anyway, so we're going to be starting off on the ground here this evening from King Shaka International Airport, right out of the coast. And from here we head inland. Exclamation point route will give you the route. For those of you using Navigraph or indeed Little Nav Map, you won't find it, unless of course you download the flight plan. But these are Microsoft Flight Sim ICAO codes. Our destination tonight is actually FXME. It was actually the real world ICAO, but it's not used anymore. The airport only ever really used for kind of humanitarian and medical, and at one stage it did operate as a remote airstrip. But the airfield, it's perched atop a 500-foot cliff. It's going to be fine. But anyway, we're going to see what sort of trouble we can get into. Yeah, right. But anyway, hope you had a great weekend. I was flat out busy, and I mean flat out busy. A lot of work in the man cave, would you believe? Moses sent me a whole load of boxes. So remember I was complaining last week saying I had no room. Yeah, I've even less. So what we've done, I say we, because, well, the missus gave me a hand. We have mothballed. Is that how you say it? Mothballed? We've mothballed the rig temporarily. It now lives under the stairs. But the good news is everything's still connected. It's just sheets put over it. Under the stairs it's gone. And I've gotten back a little bit of space. So until we ever get the old shed upgrade, you know, or I win the lottery, or, you know, someone comes here and bills me or something, that's where it'll stay for the moment. But the good news is it means now that we are, well, we're definitely in a better position to be showcasing some of this Mosa gear when they plan to announce, well, they've already announced it, when they plan to release it. So I need to figure out how it works and, you know, break things. But anyway, hope you're enjoying the weather wherever it is in the world that you are. It is hot as balls here, but nothing, I think, of what the UK are getting. Ireland today, I think it was like 27 it got up to, and it's close as in, you know, there's cloud cover and humidity and, oh, Jesus, and all of that. But in the UK, I mean, they're getting well above the 30s. Well above the 30s. So we'll have to wait and see. Do you know what I mean? But I hope you had a great weekend. As I said, I was flat out busy. We got loads done, you know, around the house and the garden as well. Work continues, of course, in the garden. Did all my lawn edging, right? And remember I told you I shagged the grass. It's not actually shagged anymore. It bounced back. Mother Nature has, despite my best efforts, has bounced back, and I now have a lawn that would rival Croke Park. After, you know, a U2 concert on the grass and everyone walking there. But it's coming around, you know. She's getting right. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, yeah, the hair is shocking. Oh, Jesus. Where was I? And they were making fun of me. A young lad. Yeah, Two-Tone Junior. He had a right go at me lack of hair situation. Oh, yes. But anyway, it's grand. We'll get over it. Last week is kind of just a blur. Yeah, it was so busy, you know, between getting back from Expo. I'm nearly through it, but I have had so many things to do. I've been flat out, which is mad. I've never been as busy. And I always say, like, I keep myself busy. I must actually record a day in the life. I don't know, would you watch it? Maybe you would. But a day in the life, I mean, I'm up at around 7-ish, right? Get up, go for a walk, shower, say goodbye to my wife, she goes to work, and then I'm in here and I start working. And it's just been busy, flat out, emails, making videos, hardware, software, don't know where, all that kind of stuff. But I do look forward to our flights. Absolutely, the highlight of my day is getting to fly with you guys. And tonight is a group flight. We're going to be utilising Say Intentions Groupie for our group flying Bonanza, yeah, right. And of course we're using Microsoft's Southeast Asian server. So if you'd like to fly along, if you're on the consoles or you're on the PC, well, you're more than welcome to come and fly with us tonight. And it'll be interesting to see how we all get on. Yeah, right. It'll be fine. I'm very confident. Yeah, super confident. But anyway, is that why the video was only 2 minutes 24 seconds? That's Hollywood, Steiny. You know, 7 hours making a video for like 3 minutes. Do you like my trailer? I spent way too... Do you know what actually delayed me? And I kind of... Well, I didn't fix it. That video, it delayed me because I recorded it of the gaming PC, which I never do because I want better quality. So I'm using the 5090, and of course that's recording it with AV1 codecs. And Adobe Premiere, because it is what it is, doesn't like them very much, right? So I had to go off and get another bit of software to make it work. It worked, but you can't scrub. Now, I don't mean moshing. Anyone who does video editing, you know when you scrub, you can't scrub the stuff. You have to render it all first. So anyway, it was Jesus. And then today, for the first time ever, I tried DaVinci Resolve. If any of you guys use DaVinci Resolve, it is absolutely incredible. Way faster, way more efficient on your PC, and it outputs stuff quicker than you could even say, Bejani then. Well, that's an exaggeration, but you know what I mean. It was very fast. So I need to learn more about using DaVinci Resolve. I'm just using the free one right now. It was very interesting. But anyway, lads, who's here? Look, I've my aircon on because it's absolutely roasting. As I said, it was 28 in here earlier on. We got it down to about 24 now. But there's a good chance it's going to go up again, you know, because all my stuff is on. Right, everything's turned on. But look, who's here on this Monday? Yes, the start of the week. We're well into summertime now, lads. APU Inspector, welcome aboard. Eamon is here. Fierce Wolf, looking fierce. And Wolfie, welcome aboard, buddy. Vacuum is in the house. Creo, a very good day to all in County Mayo. Jesus, what's the weather like out there? Is it lovely? Super Typhon is here. Many mechanical failures, prop strikes and wing strikes will be involved. Many, will be heard along with stuff that's clippable. I mean, I can't deny it. It's a recipe for disaster, this one. Viper Strike, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. Sumner is in the house in Milwaukee. Hope all is good. Muse Fan bursts in the door like Postman Pat, but not the one you know. Tier 3, look, for 63 months. Muse, thank you very, very much indeed, buddy. Hope you're well. How's the basin of water doing? Right. Now, let me see. Latcat is here. Welcome aboard. Who else? Filthy. Happy Monday. Hayden has rambled into the chat. Good day to you, sir. Hayden UK. I hope you're enjoying the weather. Mrs. TPHI has rambled in upside down, stating, hello, Murph and Fireflies. I can read upside down. Skills have no bounds. Mac Manster, good evening. Soaring AJ. AJH man, happy Monday. Malky Mac is in the house. Muse, thank you very much indeed, and welcome in. I see the comment. Spitfire RAF 100 has rambled in for 64 months, man. Thank you very, very much indeed. Krabby One is here. Good to see you, Krabby. Flipper Alloy, happy Monday. Malky, you're very welcome aboard. 98 Vulcan is in the house. Hope you're well. Let me see now. It's all... You're in Beer Town, says Sumner. Beer Town. Jesus. Can I come too? It sounds lovely. Right, Mugan is here. Good evening. Commander Balosh, he says, good evening from a 34 degrees. 34 degrees, Germany. Jeez, that's warm now, you know. Do you have an old paddling pool or something? Just fill the shower up with cold water and just, right, just dip your head in every now and again. Work wonders. Now, let me see. That's hot now. Retriever Neil, welcome aboard. Blinky is in the house. A good sticky evening. It is. Is that? Yeah, sure. I think it's the rain here, though. It's very cloudy outside all of a sudden. CP65, good evening. Hope you're well, buddy. Who else now? North Coast Mike, welcome aboard. Let me see here now. Jesus, the buttons, lads. This is complicated, the matter, because there's so many check-ins. People checking in. People checking out the check-in. Checking out the checking in. Yeah, that made more sense. But yeah, brilliant. Shuffle Shoes shuffles in. AJH John, happy Monday. Sunjammer is here. Good evening to you, buddy. Flyer10, welcome aboard. Briggsy is checking in from London. Is it London getting the worst of the hot weather, lads? I thought it was. Thought it was London. The Dameranian, good evening. A sweltering Cornwall, he says. Jesus. Bald Eagle is here. T-minus 8 working days until retirement. Fantastic news, buddy. 8 days, right? What are you going to do for the first day? Do nothing. Stay in bed all day, right? Order pizza for breakfast. You can do these things when you get retired. This is brilliant news. 98 Vulcan, thank you for 60 in a row. Cheers, bud. Belbro is here. It's been ages since I flew this magnificent beauty. Just hoping I'll get her down in one piece. Oh, yeah. It's such a great plane, the DC-6. Memphis Don is here, good evening. Linny Bobbins, 'tis herself. You're very welcome aboard. Uniform Goose is here. Good day, Goose. Happy Monday. Airlock Dock, evening. Sizzling 31 degrees at 9 p.m. Send ice. Ice is on the way. It'll be water by the time it gets to you. Bring a straw. Poor old Divil Airlock. Awesome, good evening. Sim Guy is here from Ohio. Welcome aboard. Hello from Tipperary. Daddy Plump, good evening. Two dogs. Hope all is well. Happy summertime and wintertime. Indeed, crappy one. Stu Snape is here, tier 3 for 17 months. Jesus. He says nearly a year and a half subscribed. Where has the time gone? Stu, I hope you had an awesome weekend, entertaining some buddies, right? But we didn't see pictures of them, or in fact can actually ascertain that you were out, so therefore you stayed inside on your own and you played something else. The Sims. Yeah, that's, never let the truth get in the way of a rumour. But thank you very, very much indeed, buddy. Great to see you. Old Veteran is in the house. Happy Monday, everyone. For those in the heat, hope you can find some water or air conditioning. Scott is like, that's not hot weather. He lives in Texas. It's literally on fire. But Scott, it's good to see you. Now, let me see. 22 degrees for Super Typhon. Well, that's not too bad. It's hot, but it's not too bad. It's you can work in that. But yes, Crafty, hope you're well, buddy. Who else come in the door here now? Tarnish Mossman, 27 degrees in Liverpool. Jesus. Where's this now? Mrs. TPHI says, don't worry, I won't be finding the DC6. Get it. Get it. You know you want it. You can get a pink livery for it in Everton. Right. Still not bought the DC6 yet, says Stu Snape. Jeez. Stu, come on out of that. Just grab it now. By the time you have it bought and installed, Jesus. There's Mr. Two-Tone out walking in front of the aircon. It's fierce hot in the house. 25 degrees. I must put a camera up on that. Jesus. Flying Tritz is here. Good evening. Stu is here. Yeah, I know, Zith. WTF, Stu. Zith. Did I say Stu is here and it was Zith? That's because I was trying not to read out the 3 letters that brought in. Maybe they're all, it's an acronym for something. Why the fluke stood there until you need to fill in the rest of it. Jesus. Right, now let's have a look. Flying Tritz, thank you for 3 in a row. Billy is in the house. Billy, hope you're well, buddy. Let's have a look. Toto, 24.95, has rambled in. Good evening to yourself and Mrs. Toto. Hope you're well. John C., good evening. Frankenstein, of course, is here. Steiny, good to see you, buddy. Heisenberg has rambled into the chat. A very happy Monday to you, my dude. John C., good to see you for the second time. Now, checking in from Liverpool is Tarnish, good man. Flo is acting up again on Muse Fan. Jesus. It shouted at Muse Fan, come and tolerate our heat. I don't know how you do it. Strap21 is here. Hola. Hope you're well, buddy. Zybok Doc calling from Denmark. Hello from Tipperary. Good to see you, buddy. Frequency is here. Good evening to you. We had the mother of all storms, over an hour of constant thunder and lightning, says Stu. Jesus. Down your neck in the parish. Interesting. Grass grows better than his hair. Thanks, God. Jeez, right. I mean, 5 minutes in. Yeah, terrible. Briggsy, good to see you. Just bought the Phenom, good man yourself, and the thing lands itself in emergencies. Also, have you seen the camera tool Spotty by RK Software? Looks cool. I've looked at it, but I haven't experimented with it yet. But I have looked at it. Now let me see. Yeah, that Phenom, that's so good, so good. Fiber Strike says, Murph, I just saw some red deer eat all your crops in the garden. Do we have red deer in Ireland? We have white-tailed deer, I think. Wait until the mole arrives and you get out the shotgun. I'm telling you, there'll be no moles in this garden now, I can tell you. Flying Tritz is here. It's supposed to be 39 degrees tomorrow. Just stay in the bath. Just fill it up with cold water. Stay in the bath. That'll do you. Now, let me see. Pico is here. Good evening. Malky says, just tell him it's genetic, Murph. That'll stop him laughing. Very good. Yeah, see it. Yeah, it's in your future. Wow. Bald. Brilliant. The Impossible Face is here. It's offensively close here. I've decamped to the bedroom, and as I don't have air conditioning, it's 3 degrees colder. Oh, Jesus. Right. 7ish is sleeping in, says Mr. TPHI. Well, where's this now? Where the heck is that? I typed in South Jersey. Artesia. Heisenberg, where are you at? You're in another country. Murph, busy with the kitchen Reno. Let's not mention the kitchen. Where is this now? Oh, the M600. I was thinking Autoland, Briggsy. I was like, are you sure about that? But no, that's what it is. But yes, now let me see. 7 a.m, that's late up at 4:30. Dogs out for a walk, back shower, dress and go to work. Hang on a second now. I don't see the labba until about 1 o'clock in the morning. I work off about 6 hours kip. Sometimes I'm lucky, I get 7. Sometimes, though, usually, I get about 5 hours. Do you know, and then I have to find myself needing a lovely man. A mid-afternoon nap the next day. I should have really kind of started with the explanation, you know. Anyway, flying tonight says happy Monday. Welcome aboard, buddy. Good to see you. Where is this now? Crabby One says 27 degrees is 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Jesus. The free version of Resolve is probably more than folks need. Yeah, I'm really impressed with it, Malky. Like, really impressed. So, yeah, I don't know when I get the Pro. There's certainly features looking at Pro. That would be nice. Or what do they call it? Studio mode. Very impressed with it so far, though, you know. Does anyone have any idea what he's talking about? Gardening, Retriever Neil. We're talking about gardening. Rat Hole just discovered Resolve 2. It's amazing. Right? Brilliant. Great minds and all of that. Fantastic. Willow, how much? Happy Monday. Biku is here. Nighthawk posted a fixed flight plan. Wait, a fixed flight plan. Arabi, don't be minding that at all. The flight plan I have is grand. It just doesn't have the ICAOs. Jalagod is here, good evening. The days are getting shorter from today, aren't they? They're not, are they? Are they? Have you any good news yet? 6581 is here, welcome aboard. Kazaki Flyer. Audio issue, be right back. Good to see you, Kazaki, and come back. Now, let me see. Jalagod says, bought the DC6 yesterday. First try if I can get it started in this stream. Wish me luck. Loads of luck. I'll go through with everyone anyway, if it's new to you. Do you know what I mean? One Foxy Bingo Gav has rumbled aboard. Good to see you, Gav. Mr. TPHI is in the chat. Good day to you, sir. Happy Monday. Febrew, 6-month gift subscription, courtesy of Briller Gaming, has entered month number 4. Be the Janie. Thank you very much indeed. Febrew, you're very welcome in. Now, let's have a look. Eric is here. No, Elric is here. Good to see you, bud. Hope you're well. Now, P.S. Mirandai, hello there. Mac Vision, hello there too. We'll be starting at 6:30 a.m. and finish at 2 p.m. as of Wednesday to Saturday because of the sunny days. I've heard like they've closed. I've heard they closed schools and stuff and workplaces in the UK Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday and Thursday, I think, is the worst of it, and then it kind of, you know, it shags off somewhere else. Do you know what I mean? Chris Van Halen, good evening. Hope you're well. Flyer10 says 35 degrees tomorrow. Ouch. We're not built for that up here. It's a different heat. When you go to, like, you know, the south of Spain or to the States or to freaking Australia, and those temperatures are there, it is a different heat. It just feels differently. I don't know what it is. Like, 25 to 30 degrees in Ireland is bakingly hot. It's humidity. It's just, I don't know what it is. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's Jesus. But anyway, we'll take it. We can't bear the cold and we can't bear the heat. We just complain, you know. It's a perfectly dreary, normal, dull day. Yeah, state of it. Yeah, do you know? But anyway, Don Waldy, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. Where is this now? Vienna. Ooh, very nice. Stick Figure, good to see you. Cracker's in the chat. Welcome in, buddy. Now, let me see. Dougal McTavish, the German. Lack of DC6 in one's hangar is to become a criminal offence by the end of the stream. Just saying. Lads, you've heard of the German. Get those DC6s in. Quick. You just need them in your life. Your life is incomplete without a DC6. I need to be on the payroll of PMDG or something. You know, Juan Murph, you're doing us a great service. What's that then? Telling people to get the DC6. Oh, I am. But wait till you see what we do to it. Right. Brilliant. But anyway, Dougal, I hope you're well, buddy. Brillar Gaming, welcome aboard. 11 months, man. Thank you very, very much indeed. I shouted at it, says Muse, and it told me to go and do something with myself that I can't possibly type into the family chat. Brilliant. Right, now, where are we? We're over here, look. Viper says, Murph, red deer are native to Ireland, but they live in the southwestern part of the county, or the country. Oh, Killarney area. Where's this now? Why is there a red plane on the map? Don't know. A red plane, you say. Homewrecker's here. Good to see you, buddy. Hope all is well in County Cork and you're enjoying the weather. Barbecue season, I hope. Energizer's here. Evening all. Anyone got an ice hotel I can borrow in the weekend? It's going to be 30 degrees. Jesus. Roscoe is here. Good evening. Hope you're well. The Boise has rambled aboard. Where's this now? Has no clue what he's talking about, Murph. Yeah, I don't know either. Just go with it, Zybok. Larry is here. Good to see you. Yeah, you need look. It was the longest day yesterday, Murph. Was it? Is that it now? We're downhill from here, lads. That's very sad. But anyway, let's have a look here now. Keyboard Cat, good to see you. It's a non-Irish heat invented by someone else. That's what it is. Yeah, I like that. Someone else trying to copy us, and they made a balls of it. Yeah, that's what it was. Finally, Murph got my name right. He may be slow, but he does get there. Did I say Elric or Helric? I think it was Elric. I probably called you Eric. Just as well I didn't call you Jemima. You need to come to the rainforest for training to get used to the heat. No, you have mad things that live in there. We finished school last week. Really? Shul. Canadian weather in Ireland. Jesus. And our houses are built for keeping the heat in, not out. Oh yeah, that really doesn't help, Stu. Yeah. We've every window of the house open. Every single window in the house open. There's aircon, there's fans, the whole shebang. And it's still... And it's weird, right? So today is a good hot day, meaning tomorrow the house is going to be hot as balls. Right? And downstairs will be cool, naturally, because hot air rises. And then tomorrow, I'm not looking forward to tomorrow night's sleeping session. Yeah, the window wide open. I'll be hanging out the window. There's a good hard mental image of that. I'm just saying, right? But anyway, UTB is here. Good to see you. There was a place in Norway yesterday. It had -2 in the evening. I've never felt so jealous before. -2. Paparazzi is here. It's also Paparazzi's birthday. 59 months. Paparazzi, thank you very much indeed. Lads, do be sure to say happy birthday to Paparazzi. Another year older, another year wiser. Right? Now, I think the red plane is on the check-in map. Oh, it's a pink plane. But yes, aircon on, windows open is the way to go. Yes, it makes total sense. Now, right, we're nearly there. Quick hello to our folks who joined us over on the tube of you. Jesus, busy. Northland Air, good evening. JP Gaming is in the house. PDX Thunder, welcome aboard. Kubi Montana is here. Shamrock Minimums, good to see you. Will C, welcome aboard. Flyboy Dyer is here. Fraud, good to see you, buddy. Chris Brown is in the house. Dave Cleary, legend Dave. Welcome in, Dave. Good to see you, Dave. Are you enjoying the weather? Let's see now. Roll Tide is here. Black Sheep Jean has entered the chat. The itsy bitsy spider went up Murphy's back. Down came the rain and chased the spider under his shirt. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. Then itsy bitsy spider screamed out, buffet. Jean, words and Dinner Dan. No, Diner Dan is here. Dinner Dan. Is it your Dinner Dan? Diner Dan, good evening. Slancha, hope you're well, buddy. I used the wing control discount yesterday. You got the throttle 32, the radio eCam, the auto brake gear panel, and transponder. What's it like outside now, Dan? Has she let you back in? Right. Dear, I've all these, but you've delivered them outside on your own. I know that feeling. Jean, thank you very much indeed for $20 on the super chat. You're very kind. Talro is here. Good to see you, buddy. Now, let me see. Mrs. GPHI is upside down on YouTube as well for you to see. Her upside down. Brilliant. Shill, good to see you. Who else come in the door now? Helder is in the house in Portugal. A very good day from Ireland. Good to see you, buddy. John Cedras is here. Good to see you, John. Where do you get the DC6? You can get it from the PMDG website. That's where I grabbed it. James Waters is here. Practically Geek is in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Dave Cleary, yeah, it's hot as balls, isn't it? Hab. Zith, test. I can see your test. Now, I wonder is Zith using like voice command because he's sitting in the bath. Time for a fuel check, right? Well done, Twitch. We can finally delete our own comments, or at least mods can delete our own comments. Could you not delete your comments before? No? I live on my own, but I'm still married, so I can buy and build whatever I want. On yourself, Dan. Just mods can do it. Zith is sitting in an ice bath. Let it go. When does it come out for console? I've no idea. I'd say a couple of weeks, I'm sure. You know what I mean? But we'll see what happens. Right, will we ramble over and have a look at this machine and get her flight started? Yes. Welcome to this side of my screen. Oh, Jesus. That mic arm does be fierce tight. Right, lads, here we are with our magnificent Douglas DC-6, an aircraft that's usually mistaken when people say, well, I mean, it's pretty much just a slightly bigger DC-4. It's about 6'6" longer and a little bit more oomph out of the engines, and it can carry a little bit more weight. But they couldn't be further than the truth. What this is, it was a engineering marvel and systems marvel that just happened to be put into the skin of a Douglas DC-4 stretched and right. This is English Murph. This is a fascinating aircraft. I really do enjoy it, and hats off to PMDG because I mean they've really done a great job on this aircraft from day one. And I'd love to see like a version 2 of it, as I say, but they need the demand, I suppose. Do you know what I mean? Engineering marvel, so are you, right? It's exactly the same, but totally different. Yeah, it's nuts what they've done here, right? So, what you get with the aircraft, if you do pick it up from PMDG, it comes with quite a bit of documentation. We have a 73-page introduction book, but also a POH, Pilot Operating Handbook, of 333 pages. There is a lot of information here to teach you and make you understand what does what, how does it work, why does it work in the first place, and so on, right? So, what we have here, it's a 4-engine, piston-driven aircraft. The landing gear is revolutionary at its time because it ran off 2 independent systems that could actually be worked at the same time, an electrical and a hydraulic system. When it comes to the electrical system of the aircraft, this is where the thing became, next level. It had heavy competition, of course, as we all know. The Connie was out doing its thing. The aircraft, it did fly not with the designation of Air Force One, but it did fly Harry Truman, amongst others, right? This is a beautiful aircraft. We have it in a passenger or indeed a cargo configuration. And the differences over this, we say in the DC-4, as I mentioned, it was slightly longer. It was pressurized, right? It had a better range and way better maximum takeoff weight. Effectively, the DC-4 thinks its max load was about 70,000 pounds. DC-6 is about 90,000 pounds. Like, this thing could haul ass. And the power, I need to double check the figures, I'll read up on it, but this thing had like thousands of horsepower available to the pilot. And what made this thing pretty cool, because of the power, this is able to take off in a much shorter distance than what the DC-4 had. But we also have the prop switch, which will actually not even feather the prop, it will orientate the propellers forward. So instead of being in a pull configuration, the props are actually spinning against the incoming wind, acting as not necessarily a reverser, but an incredible brake on the ground, engine braking, prop braking on the ground, meaning that this aircraft could actually take off and land in relatively short runways. And this then helps slingshot this into the perfect airliner because they're able to save so much time. They could turn these puppies around in about 35 minutes. Back in the day, right? United flew a ton of these. There's a great kind of product showcase video from the 1950s from United, and it's showing this very aircraft flying from LA over to Chicago and then went on to New York. Fascinating how the crew managed it. Now, the crew, it is a crew of 3, pilot, co-pilot and engineer. And what PMDG have done to make our life easier, well, they've given us a artificial flight engineer. Effectively, this is an automated feature that will look after certain phases of flight or certain phases of the aircraft during flight, so we just don't have to worry about it. All right. I will say the DC-6 operated in a number of countries. It turned out, from the passenger perspective, because the jet age came running after this thing fairly quick, the DC-6 continued on as one of the finest cargo aircraft the world has ever seen. And of course, we all know the Douglas Aircraft Company, Douglas. You're looking at this thinking, this kind of looks familiar-ish. I mean, the design inspiration, of course, all the way back to the iconic DC-1, but of course we can see some of the DC-3 on this aircraft as well, as we can see the likes of the DC-4. So yeah, it's early development and first flights, all in and around the Second World War, and as I said, from the late 1940s on into the 1950s, this thing was very popular. Had a couple of issues, but it was very, very popular. The landing gear, as I said, very unique design, and it also utilizes this kind of air-cooled system that can be heated in order to act as an anti-ice or de-ice, I suppose, with the snoops, right? But as I said, the aircraft was pressurized. It just had phenomenal capabilities. Phenomenal capabilities. These beautiful Pratt & Whitney Wasp engines, piston engines, absolutely gorgeous, providing all sorts of thrust. I think it's 9,000 horsepower is available to the pilot. I think. At the time, there was more power available in this aircraft than any freight train on rail. Put that into perspective, right? Yes, very much Wild Moo Queen. Good to see you, buddy. It was involved in the Berlin airlift. Yes. All sorts of thrust, you say. How did I know? I mean, I know there has to be certain words I can't say, right? And that's one of them. Mrs. GPHI, put the phone on the mantelpiece. Right, anyway, this is where it gets a little bit confusing. I invite you into the flight deck, the cockpit, and you might say, there's buttons here, lads. There are many buttons, but don't let them worry you, because, well, a lot of them are actually doubled up. As I said, the aircraft was flown by a pilot, a co-pilot, and a flight engineer who sat in this little seat here, and his job was ensuring the mixture, the carb air, and, of course, the propeller RPM, which these are controlled magnetically outside of your main kind of prop switch, and he was keeping an eye on how the synchronization between the four engines, the barrow pressure, your main pressure, your manifold pressure, and your RPMs were all doing the thing. Plus, you had to keep an eye on the cylinder head temperature and also on the carburetor temperature. And just to give an idea, as I said, these massive engines, the carburetor alone on one of these engines is about the size of a conventional engine. Just the carburetor on these engines. They're a big, massive machine, right? So in terms of flying it, well, what do we need to worry about? Yes, we've 4 engines, but we'll have them all 1, 2 or 4 throttles. It's up to you, right? The mixture system, these are our red switches here, so they'll pretty much stay in auto rich until we need to put them into auto lean, right? Next to those, this is for our carburetor air. This is how we can put warm air in on top of the carburetors to make sure that they don't freeze up. And we monitor those by our 2 little dials here. All right. Most of the dials that we have, you'll probably have 2 of most dials. So, for example, we have on this 4 individual torque, effectively, right? Your BMEP. You have 4 individuals, 1 for each engine. However, then we go down to the manifold pressure. Engine 1 and 2 are on this, and engines 3 and 4 are over there. Come down to the prop, same story. 1 and 2 are here, 3 and 4 are there. Then you have your flap position, and then we're back down to where we were. We can see water pressure, cylinder head temperature, water pressure on the right side, and then your carb air. We have oil temperature, 4 engines, 2 dials, oil pressure, 4 engines, 2 dials, and fuel pressure. All right? Right. And then the co-pilot has his own, same crack again, standard 6-pack plus navigational options as well. Transponder is located just above your left knee. That's a transponder, that works, right? The tiller isn't modelled in this. We can use our pedals. First things first, before we go anywhere, if you try and move your controls, you say, oh, they're not working. So we will unlock the control lock, thus releasing our flight controls, and also we can see the movement of our throttles. There's no restriction. All right, so we're going to put our prop handle fully forward. That's the white guy right here, right? Now, looking on top of where the throttles are, these are pretty much set them and forget them for most flights. However, some of them, you have the ability to change what fuel tanks, but you also have the ability to cross-feed and fill your main tanks from auxiliary tanks. So to do this, we're going to go onto the main tanks. Click these guys all the way forward. They're now operating off our main fuel tanks. If we wanted to go into a cross-feed, this is how we do it. We would cross-feed engines 3 and 4 into 2 and 3, or vice versa, 1 and 2 into 3 and 4. All right? That's the main thing we need to worry about here. On the lowest part, 3 things that are important. I'll get rid of that jump seat. First up, we have the flap handle. Self-explanatory. And then we have this hydraulic master switch. That's for your hydraulics. Make sure it's in the on position, which is fully down. You have your landing gear handle, the big red fella. And beside that, you have the landing gear warning horn. So when you're coming in for approach and you're going to bring the power right back, you'll hear this beep. Press the button, you no longer hear the beep. And then last but not least, we have the autopilot master switch. It's not a toggle switch, this is the master switch. So basically we go up to our our gyro pilot, and you would then engage it. So gyro pilot on, then you would engage the master switch, and after that you can go into altitude control, and then you can use your turn and also pitch. Rudder, aileron and elevator pitches. That's how you can turn and move around. And she's well capable of following VOR as well. We do have a GPS on board, so we can actually get it to follow more. And if you have something like the GTN 750, well, that works absolutely fine. In fact, if you want to fly this on VATSIM and do sits and stars, provided, you know, the aircraft is able to do it, speed and altitude, you absolutely can. I've flown this on VATSIM before. All right. So that's the main ticket inside here in the flight deck, from what's in front of us and what's just below us. Above us is where this gets a little bit more tricky, but again, it's not too bad. Over on our left hand side, straight above us, we have some external lights. We also have our radome heat or anti-icing, and then we have all our fire detection switches. That's where they go, right? Our heater extinguishers, and then we have our O2 blasts here as well. You don't need to be worrying about them on your first couple of flights. It's more, you know, go exploring them when you want to really dive into the aircraft itself. Next to that, we have a number of heaters. So the aircraft can operate in all sorts of temperatures. We have a heating crossfeed. We have a fuel and ignition selector for heating. So cabin, tail, ignition, wings. And these are powered usually by the number 3 engine. Most of the systems are powered by the number 3 engine. We have the what else do we have? This needs to be down. Cabin heater master, airfoil heater master, prop de-icer, and then your carburetor de-icer. You get most planes have it. If you do get ice build up in your carburetor, you're in trouble. So you need to de-ice that quickly. Above that, then we can see a few more things. We can see the cabin heater, so you're going to see the temperature. You're going to see the wing heat temperature, the cabin tail, and then your wings. All to do thinking along the lines of heat control. All right. Across the front of the overhead, we have our external lights. This is our landing lights. We have to extend or retract, and then we turn them on or off. That's what they do. Then we have our cowl flaps. The cowl flaps will allow the very hot air get out of the way of the engine, thus allowing them to run a little bit cooler. Or you would close the cowl flaps and the engines will run hotter. Usually the cowl flaps are open until the higher you get, the more closed they get, because it's drag on the aircraft if those cowl flaps are open. These are the cowl flaps. You can see them there just at the back. They're currently open. Wind hits off them, the air hits off them. It then creates some drag. All right. So from there, we have our engine superchargers. We can engage those. The default is low, but if we need to use the supercharger for more power, we absolutely can. Top left here, we have our pitot and scoop heater. Right, think of your static heaters, and then we have our static vent for the pitot and scoop heaters. Looking across the top bar here, a number of different instruments. We can see ampage in DC, our anti-ice fluid. We can see the oil quantity, auxiliary oil quantity. Same here. We have our hydraulic reservoir. Then we have water, outboard and inboard, oil temperature, and then we have our fuel tanks. We have alternate tanks, or auxiliary, and we have our main tanks. 4 main, 4 alternate. We've 8 fuel tanks. We need to worry about this. Fair enough. Any questions so far? Good. Yeah, more if I've loads. Oh, well, I didn't hear you. Next up, we have slightly to the right, we have our pressurization system. So you can see your cabin differential, your cabin rate, your altimeter. What else do we have here? Supercharger airflow for both engines or both sides, vertical speed, cabin alt, increase, decrease, or we keep it on automatic. Keep it on automatic for the moment. Far right hand side, electrical instruments giving us a readout on DC and AC. You can see our DC voltage, AC voltage, and then our amps. Above that, we have temperature control. Cabin temperature, and a thermometer. Any questions so far? We good? We good? Aye, super. Now, next panel up. We're nearly there. This is basically the nuts and bolts of our engine start and shut down. Left-hand side of the panel, we have all these external lights. So this is where you put on your entrance lights, your position lights, no smoking, beacon light. They're all there on the left-hand side. All these other switches, see all these guys here? These are all your interior lights. There are many different switches for all the different lights. And this thing flying at nighttime is a beautiful experience. It's an amazing experience, right? Vincent, thank you for the follow. So as we look at the bottom here, we have a couple of more options. We have more lighting, engine instruments. We have our auto feather for each prop has its own auto feather, right? And we want to make sure these are all pulled back. We don't want to feather the props unless we're shutting down the engine. Something that's quite unique of the DC-6, 4 engines. She's actually capable of climbing with just 3 engines if you had one shut down, and it's able to maintain safe level flight with just 2 engines. They're very powerful, right? So if we got in trouble and we had to shut down an engine, we're still relatively okay. The aircraft is still able to climb. If we lose 2 engines, we should be able to maintain flight. If we lose 3 engines, well, we start drawing straws for the parachutes. Anyway, moving on. We have the automatic feathering master switch. It's either going to auto, off, or reset. Keep it in off. We have our engine mag switches. We have 2 magnetos per engine, a left and a right per engine, right? Cruise speed on this will comfortably hit about 230, 240 knots. We probably won't push it as much, right? Stu Snape says, I am not the only person in this community who doesn't own this yet I get the brunt of the disgrace. Yeah, but we know you. I mean, mates, you know, that's what we do, you know. Shame, the shame. But anyway, these are our mag switches. And then as we move up, we have our generators. So naturally, once the engines are running, we can divert the power for the generators to recycle it. So it's recharging the battery, and we can run our electric systems off the generator rather than burning the battery. We have our engine start switches. So this might look a little bit confusing. You have your engine selector, this little switch here, and you have engines 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the off position. So it's your engine selector. So if you want to start the aircraft, you got to tell it, well, I want that engine first, right? Dan the Sim Man, thank you very much indeed. Cheers for the raid, buddy. Stu Snape, come back, Stu, you were loads of fun. So you start the engine, you prime it, and then you boost it. Start, prime, boost. And when you start it, the flight engineer, you'll hear him going, counting down 3, 6, 9, 12. We prime on 9, we boost on 12, and it should fire up. All right? Myself. Next up, we have the inverters, and we have our engine instruments. So think of your electrical system. Once your gens are on, flick on the inverters, or indeed you can do it off the battery, and it's just putting in power into them. You have a crash bar here to make life easier. That's all it is. All right? So you do have a crash bar here. That's what that is. Or you go gens one after the other. It's a controlled power off. It's down for emergency shut off. More modern aircraft, they literally have a dead man switch. It's called a dead man switch. The big red button, you kick that, it's off. All right. In this case, this is as close as you're going to get to a dead man switch for your generators. All right. We also have our emergency instrument power and instrument lighting. That turns on your emergency lights. What else do we have then? We have our main fuel boosters. You have high, off, or low, one for each of your engines. And then you have your alternate fuel booster pumps. If you select your fuel tanks to be the alternate tanks, you use the alternate fuel booster pumps. If you use the main, you use the main. Are we happy enough? Right. Next up, more lights. And then finally, up the very top of the parish, what we can see, we have a number of circuit breakers, oil dilution, third crew member map light, your auxiliary oil tank selector. We'll leave it off in the moment. We do have our ground operation, like these are like emergency switches. Don't bother with them for the minute. Prop de-ice and a meter switch. Don't worry about that. But then you have these water injection pumps. Your water injection pumps, think of this as like a water injected boost when you want to take off. It's extra power. So if you're in a very short airfield, a very short strip, you could use the water injection pumps in addition of the superchargers to give this thing all sorts of BJनी. That's the technical term if you're wondering. Now finally, the last bit of the jigsaw, lads, actually lives behind us, because this, friends, is where the main circuit breakers live. Now, if a circuit breaker goes, you'll hear it. You'll probably see something act up weird on your instruments. But you always scan these. You scan these, starting from the right, you work your way left across the top, the middle, and then the bottom. All right? Happy enough? And the reason why we start at the right and go left, as us folk on this part of the globe, we're trained to read from left to right, meaning we glance fast, the brain picks it up fairly quick. We could overlook something. If you start on the right and you move your eyes left, the brain has to scan. It's working twice as hard. That's why we go that way, because you'll spot it easier moving along. Try it. You'll notice your eyes moving slower right to left than they would left to right. So they're all looking good. So we have an EFB. Inside here we have our ramp manager. These are our external items. These are the aircraft access, like doors and whatnot. You do have the cheat buttons: cold and dark, ready for start, ready for taxi. Deadly, right? And we also have our cockpit lighting. Next up we have our fuel and our payload manager. I'm going to just top up the fuel on this. Gives us about £20,000. Gives us about £22,500. Want a bit of fuel everywhere. All right. Next up then we have the this is where you can put in your cargo weights. You can enter in all the dead weights, or you can put them in manually. You do all that here. Number of passengers, number of pounds, all this. Next thing we have the artificial flight engineer. Basically you can turn on any of these, and this is where the automatic or the artificial flight engineer, well, he'll look after everything for you. He'll be able to start the aircraft, he'll be able to get it into action, he can look after your departure. They can do everything when it comes to the engine and systems management. That's where that lives. You can have it on, and then you're able to watch, and you'll see all the switches, and you'll hear what they're doing. I'm at the stage where I like flying without it now. Danger, but you know, it's entirely up to you. The maintenance manager, we need to watch this. So we flew this aircraft the other day. Engine hours, we got about 2 hours on our engines, and our engine oil quantity. So we're down to 33. I'm going to top these back up to 35. Water and alcohol, we used water the last time because we did a water takeoff, a water injected takeoff, right? Auxiliary oil quantity and our anti-ice fluid is all there, and our total airframe hours, we've only about 8 hours on this. If we go then into the engine stress visualizer, this is what we're going to be playing against as we're flying, right? Basically, we need these guys in all the green when we're flying. You're allowed to have a little bit of kind of moderate stress, even high stress, especially during takeoff, but you want to dive it back a little bit, all right? So that's like the mini game, but that's how we know that we're not worrying about excessive overboost. Our mixture isn't too lean. The engine RPM isn't too high. We're not burning the crap out of the cylinders. The carbs aren't roasting. Oil temperature's okay, and oil pressure is within normal. If we don't look after the aircraft, it starts to fail. Engines, performance, it all goes out the window. So we need to keep an eye on this. If you don't want to go with any of these options, come into your options here, and you can turn things on or off. Realistic engine damage, realistic start, realistic circuit break failure, all of this stuff, right? So I'm going to turn them on. Sim rate, leave it be, and then we have the Asobo GNS 430. We can get rid of a GPS and just fly this with your Bendix King radios. Are we happy enough? And then we have our auto brightness here as well. Right, let's get this machine into action. We are on the ground power unit. Turn that on, and we should have some doors open. It closed some of them for us, so that's good news. So let's get the rest of our doors closed. Cargo holes and the stairs get rid of. Cargo doors are closing, stairs are going away. Chocks are in place. We'll remove the chocks, remove the pitot covers, and also the engine oil pans, because this thing would leak like a sieve. Right, let's start off. We're going to come up on top. We're going to go for the ground power master switch and the battery. Next up, we're going to go inverters 1, 2, and instruments on. And you can see our fuel tanks and oil quantities starting to come alive. We'll also go ahead and put on our lights. Looking good. Wing lights on for the crack as well. We're going to open up our cowl flaps. If you have a switch that can be bound to that, makes life a little bit easier. We're going to fully open them. All right. Now we're going to look down here. We're going to go for engine number 3, mixture, fully rich. That's the mixture right there. That's the lever you need. All right. We're going to make sure that our prop is full and our fuel tanks are turned on. Lovely. And we're going to go for engine 3. Now this is how I do it. We're going to select engine 3. We're going to put on the booster pump on the main tank because we're on the main tank. We are going to... Now you could start it and then turn the mags. I keep the mags on first. Then I'll go for a start. So we're going to engage the starter, and at 9 we prime, at 12 we boost. Spinach.
3, 6, 9.
Prime it.
12.
Boost it. Sounds good. Let's have a look. Oil pressure's rising. RPM okay-ish. Manifold pressure okay-ish. Now, when you start it, keep the throttle open a tiny little bit and leave it there, because you'll notice after a moment, it takes a couple of minutes, but that oil is starting to warm up. This is all simulated. The oil starts to warm up and it's now easier flowing in and around the engine. And naturally, see the RPM starting to climb? The oil isn't quite as thick anymore. What do they call it? Viscosity, right? So be careful, you don't want to have too much RPM with the engine just after warming up. And you'll see the shakes and rattles and rolls. That's all perfectly normal. So we continue. Good start. We're going to go generator 3 on, booster pump off, and we repeat the process now for engine 4. Booster pump, engine selector, mags, on down here, engine number 4, mixture up. That looks good to me. Let's give it a whirl.
3, 6, 9.
There's the boost.
12.
Good spin. Oil pressure's rising, temperature's coming up, RPM. Now see the difference? So again, that'll take a moment to warm up and just get that little bit more fluid. Oh, I almost forgot. This is a button I only realised was there after flying the plane for 5 years. I'm terribly embarrassed. This switch here will turn the propellers. They'll rotate a little bit. So instead of like cutting into the wind to kind of pull the plane forward, they turn and kind of push away from the wind. Effectively, your brakes are reverser, right? Right, number 4 is good. Generator coming on. Booster pump off. And now we're going to go with engine 1. Engine 1 booster pump. Engine 1 selector. Mixture for number 1. Mags on. And let's give it a blast.
3.
Pretty much beta
6.
mode, yeah. Pretty much beta.
9. 12.
There's spinach out the left. Good sound. Again, oil pressure coming up. RPM coming up. And if you have a look at 3 and 4 now, they're set to the same, but 3 is just going to be that little bit better. Malky, I don't think that actually had the power to propel the aircraft. I could be wrong. We'll try it now in a minute. I think in the sim you can do it. But reading the manual, I wasn't sure if you could do that. Maybe you could do it. Engine 1 is up. We're going to turn on the generator. And we'll repeat the process for number 3. One down here. Now, you can just use the artificial flight engineer. Not a bother. The DC-6 could just power back on flat ground. I was thinking that. I don't think it was that powerful. It'll stop you very quickly, but wasn't sure about kind of backing you up, you know. Right, let's go for start number 2.
3. 6. 9.
9 and 12. Spinach. Good sound. Oil pressure rising. RPM is looking good. You see it drop off. But again, once the oil gets warm for that engine, it'll ease its way out. Alright, that's all 4 engines up and running. Generator number 2 comes on. Booster pumps come off. We can now turn off the engine selector switch. And at this stage, we're going to transfer the power from the ground back up to the plane. Alright? Light is out. And now it's safe to disconnect the battery card, or the ground power unit. So we're on what's called ship's power. We're able to power ourselves, right? So a quick check with our barrow and our directional indicator. We're going to now continue. We're going to get our landing lights on, avionics on. Now, this is a bug. It was there in 2020. If you turn on your 430 and it doesn't respond, it's shagged, just come down here, go to your options, select the Bendix, and then go back and select the 430. And when you power it back on, she's good to go. I don't know what it is, right? No idea. It's just one of those things, right? Now, cowl flaps stay where they are for the moment. We've used those for takeoff. Everything else is looking good. Our lights are now on. Pitot and static will turn it on, and our wind shield, you have temperatures plus 10 to 0 degrees or 0 degrees to minus 40. Off if above 10 degrees. So we leave it off, alright? We don't need the window heater. Right. We're looking good here. Flaps are now going to be deployed down to 20 degrees. Quick check on our fuel dump controls. We can end up jettisoning all our fuel. We don't want that. Just make sure that they're locked. There we go. We also have our emergency hydraulic pump. So keep valve in brake system position for takeoff and landing. If you had an issue with your hydraulics, this is where you can move or change where you need the systems to be. You need it for your braking systems. If this is turned off, you'll have no power on the brakes. Alright? Right. Now, anything else you need to worry about? No, that's us. Okay, so we're on Say Intentions. We're going to go ahead and tune into the group frequency. And this is King Shaka Airport. We're going to blast off from runway 06. King Shaka, Firefly 235, DC6 on the ramp. We're going to taxi Alpha to runway 06, King Shaka. Alright, off the brake. And now a very small bit of manoeuvring is required. Why is my battery card still there? Jesus! Right, we're grand. It is a thing of beauty. You're all on 2-4. Alright, we'll go to... we're going to go Alpha to runway 24, King Shaka. Jesus! Well, our brakes are working. Where are the lads? There's some down there. I don't crash sim. You were doing brilliant. You mad devil! Homewrecker, you're on the wrong runway. They're down on 06. You mad devil. Sorry, Speedy. I'm going to be Janie then. The simulated horror. Many pretty aircraft here. Oh, look at that YS11 look. Crabby one, great shout. There's Toto over there in the DC6. Alright. That's okay, Homewrecker. There's always one. Roll Tide, isn't it gorgeous? Oh, look at that, lads. Look at that. Air Atlantique livery in the background. That's beautiful. Newsfan has no nose wheel steering. Oh, Jesus. Wait, now, can I go this way? Oh, that's Bravo. Stay going. Good. And we'll hang our right. Wind is variable at 1 knot. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, Homewreckers, there we are. Should be grand. Newsfan, how do you not have nose wheel steering, you big idiot? Transponder needs to come on. That's looking good. Man, so many aircraft here. Look how cool this is. Do we have many pilots with us tonight on Groupie, lads? Easy does it. Do you know, it has to be a conflict with your hardware, buddy. So here's our groupie flight. So this is giving us the full rundown of tonight's flight, and you can see the other pilots who are with us here as well. Nice. Keep it on the straight and narrow, Murph, will you? We're crying out loud. Hey, Just Roy, good to see you. Happy Monday, man. I think the brakes are a little bit loud. It'd be great if they got those fixed. Now we're going to get a bit of stutterage because there's a lot of aircraft here, but hopefully the performance runs well tonight. Hopefully. Alright, quick check of our flight controls. Good. Now, taking off on this aircraft, we're going to learn all about landing it, but taking off on this aircraft, you got to be careful. It's not like a conventional airliner. You don't like rotate and go all the way up. This one, think of it like a DC-3. Once you get airborne, a gentle climb, but then keep the nose down to get your speed up. Right? Sounds like they need some WD-40. Yeah. Mrs. GPHI, I'm telling you, your life is not complete until you have one of these planes. You need a DC-6. Look at the engine shaking and vibrating and everything. Ooh. Easy now. Are you flying on FS Hub as well? I see lots of planes at the airport. Oh yeah, Jesus, why didn't I turn that on? But man, the landing rate monitor. Alright, we'll jump the queue here. Oh, there's a wild Duke of McTavish, look. Brilliant. And King Shaka traffic. Firefly 235, lining up runway 06, departure to the northwest. King Shaka. Alright. Don't mind me, lads. I'm just going to jump ahead of you. Totally super realistic. There is a free DC-4 available. There is. But it's not on par with this. It's very nice, but it's nowhere near this. This thing is excellent. Alright, hold position. Brakes on. 5x5. We're going to bring our manifold pressure up to 30. Let the engine stable. Alright, flaps are set. Squawk is set.
On runway 6 remaining. 1,700 feet.
Off the brakes. Let's roll. No conflicts. Rudder paddles are only set to rudder and nose wheel access. I wonder, is there a button to... There should be a button... Did you hit the rudder, toggle rudder button, Muse? Alright, airspeed live 60. There's 80. 100. We're getting light now. Gently start pulling back in the stick. 110. 120.
Runway 6 remaining. 8,700 feet.
Gorgeous. Alright, positive rate of climb. Gear coming up. Easy. Speed 130. Flaps coming up. Alright, manifold pressure back a little bit. RPM back a little bit. And that'll actually help us with our speed. We maintain somewhere between 500 and 1,000 feet a minute. Flaps are fully in. We're going to add in a little bit of elevator trim, take the pressure off us. Many stutters, but that's okay. Tail flaps into climb. Look at that C-160. Alright, speed 170. Looking good, Febro. Beautiful views. Alright, bang to the left. So our first leg, 134 nautical miles and a heading of 335 degrees. There's just something majestic and romantic about the DC-6. It just is. I can't explain it. It's friggin' beautiful. Yes, PQ you can, yeah, 100%. I like having it on, I like using RAS. It's just a little bit loud, that's all. Alright, so we know we're climbing up into relatively high altitude in some places. We're going to aim for about 6,000 feet. All right, and we're going to be kind of getting ourselves on this heading now shortly. 335. We'll kind of cut back in a little bit down to about maybe 315 and then swing around to the right. Easy now. Right, I was saying that to the lads about payment. They're kind of scratching their heads because PayPal, you don't need to have PayPal in order to use it. You can just pay via credit card through PayPal. Or at least that's the understanding. Do you know what I mean? Alright, coming up on 3,000 feet. RPM-ish, okay. Manifold pressure-ish, okay. Our engine's probably not the happiest. Let's have a look at the engine stress. So our carb temperature is very low. Alright, we'll address that now in a moment. So we'll continue to climb. Let's have a look at our carb temperature, lads. So see the way it's in the yellow? So we need to fix that. So to fix that, we're going to move these lads up the road a bit. So we're going to bring roughly there. All four of them. And now we wait. Okay, 1 and 2 are going green. 3 and 4 are going green. Keep an eye on 1, we don't overshoot it into the red. Good and good. Let's have a look. Alright, the aeroplane, very happy. You had a discussion with Dan. They told me it wasn't possible to change that because of stripe. Ah, Jesus. How long were you using it, Roy? Was it month by month, or like was it a longer sub, or what was it? Alright, coming up on 4,000 feet. Speed is good, climb rate is good, engines sound grand, visualizer is looking grand. Get our landing lights out of there. This is modelled as well. If your speed is too high, it'll push the landing lights back in. It's great crack. Why are my lights off? Hey, Dextro's here, good to see you. So we're just going to try and roll out on this heading of about 335 degrees. A little bit more elevator trim just to keep the nose down a little. We're climbing at around 1,000 feet a minute. You were a partner as well, Roy. Surely doesn't... Leave it with me again. Roy, do me a favour, will you? Will you drop me a DM? Just say, Murph. Literally just say, Murph, say intentions. I'll know what it is. Bio Games, thank you very much indeed. 13 months, buddy. Alright, we're coming up on 5,000 feet. So what I'm going to do now, lads, we're going to go into our autopilot, or our gyro pilot. So to do this, I'm going to turn it on. We're going to go down to the master switch. And we're going to go up to where it has localizer. Now, we can use a couple of things in order to get heading. We can go aileron left or right, or if you have buttons mapped, I'm going to select heading mode. And just make sure the plane is flying on the heading I want, right? As we approach 6,000 feet, I'm now going to lock in the altitude control, and that'll stop our vertical climb or descent. It'll hold. It's an altitude hold, right? So we've another, 600 feet to go. And once we level out, we'll go into cruise mode. We're going to close off the cowl flaps, because life isn't good here. Oil pressure's reading high, cylinder head temperature 3 and 4 are cold. And why they're cold, as we get higher, the air gets cooler, yeah? So, carb looks okay. Cylinder head, not okay. So, we're nearly at our cruise. We can increase our RPM to give us a little bit more bite of temperature on the cylinder heads. They're getting a little bit cowled. We can start closing off our cowl flaps now. That's going to help. And we're going to lock this ticket into 6,000 feet. In 3, 2, 1, and lock. Lock. Aircraft starting to pitch down. And it should hold 6,000 feet. Airspeed is going to climb like a devil. Cylinder head temperature They're back in the green because our cowl flaps are closed. Oil pressure's a little bit high. We'll fix that. So we're currently at 35. We're going to now ease off the RPM. Let's call it 2400. And now we're looking good. Airspeed is going to come up probably about 215 knots. Hey, Margin is here. Good to see you, man. 777 is here. Good to see you. Welcome in, lads. Hope you're well. Jesus, I didn't do this yet. Right, lads, if you're flying along with us, if you're on the Xbox or the PlayStation, will you press number 1? If you're on the PC, it's number 2. If you're using Say Intentions, it's number 3. And for everyone else who just loves a good old DC6, alright, sure, listen, you press number 4. I forgot the button. Hello, Fireflies. Welcome to the Flying Circus. We live stream Monday to Friday, 1900 Zulu time, right here. Upside down Mrs. GBHI. It's Smithers, thank you very much indeed for 2 months, my guy. Cheers, man. All right. Tis all happening now, lads. Right, we've a wild Dougal McTavish beside us. Jesus Dougal, we have flown this airplane so many times, so many different locations. The same at Muse. We've had, like, when I say this, look at that mad divil look. Mrs. GPHI, I mean, Bijani then. Every flight, I don't know how she does it. Brilliant. Of course, Jay is in VR. Nice one, buddy. Only got back a few days ago. 28 hours of airports. Ah, Jay's is margin, really. Ouch. Alright, small course correction. Now, we're using live weather. We're not on live time. We brought that back a bit. But straight away, we're flying into some IMC. We got, like, 0 viz on relatively low altitude, right? Blame Brian, he booked the flight. That's called payback. Alright, we're moving well. Again, this is an aircraft you definitely need to keep an eye on all the stress visualizer. It's important, right? So you can see our speed is good, 220 knots. We're making good time. Everything here is singing as it should be. We have a small discrepancy between the fuel flow, with 4 and 1 slightly behind 2 and 3. We'll monitor that, right? RPM looks good, so fuel flow could be heat, right? Everything else is looking tickety-boo. Now we can put these on kind of, rather than auto rich, we can go auto lean. I'm going to leave them exactly where they are right now. The plane seems happy with it. A couple of small course corrections as we're flying. We're in heading mode. We're going to get blown off a little bit with the wind. Alright? So we need to press buttons. Off scheduled descent. Welcome in, buddy. Thank you very much indeed for the raid. Hope you lads had a great stream. You join us here in Southern Africa. We're flying in the DC-6. It is an absolute machine altogether. And you're very, very welcome in.
Allow myself to introduce
Myself.
myself.
Cheers, Muse. Now, what was that song? Groover. Do we have it in here? Hang on, I need to find a song. Let's see. I have it in here somewhere. Groover. Oh. Did I not put it in? No. Right now? Okay, we need to add it. It goes into a Monday night special. Play audio. And you're going to go, let's see. Downloads. Groover. Right. I probably still have less physical pain than Murph and his 321 flights. True. Couldn't fathom why he routed me through Seattle. Really? Yeah, sorry about the chair. I was just trying to press a button. 777 is in Dubai, look. Jesus. Methinks you forgot to acknowledge the super chat from Mr. Anderson. Balls! Wait! Mr. Anderson, thank you very much indeed. Cheers, buddy. Good man, Gene. Every time I go to update them, they break. Hey, Tex is here. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you got home safe and sound. 49 months, man. Thank you very, very much indeed, Tex. Hope you're well, bud. Hope you're well. Oh, Jesus, there's buttons. Kanzui, the man of the hour. 50 months. Lots going on, but wanted to drop in and give you a little prime sub. Thank you very much indeed. When you get 5 minutes, in your next 5 minutes, slot me in for about 3 of those, will you? Hope you're well, bud. We just passed Greytown Airport. Thanks, Tarnish. 100% text. It was awesome, buddy. It was awesome. Catching up with you and Arch, it was just class. Kanzui, when I try to use Winglink, she doesn't want to work. It's not liking it. Created group, right? Load a flight plan. I'm going to go continue. Yeah, of course, now it's working because you're here. This didn't work the other day. Shagging thing. Right, it's working. Kanzui, never mind, it's working. I know. I tried it the other day. Oh, wait, I broke the server. It should work now. Brilliant. Just found out the storm took out our BRS power in the tower. It's still closed. And those caught fire. Wait, a house caught fire miles away after being struck by lightning. Stu Snape, Jesus. That's mad, lads. Mad thunder and lightning. Right, now, what am I doing? Small right turn. That wind is really blowing us off course. We need to be careful. We have high terrain up here ahead of us. So we need to be careful. Now, where we're going to, lads, right? Matekane Airstrip. It's a remote, high-altitude airstrip situated in the Maloti Mountains of Lesotho, right? Renowned for its perilously short runway, measuring about 1,300 feet. That ends abruptly at the edge of a 500-metre, just shy of 2,000 feet, cliff, making it one of the world's most challenging aviation sites. Located at an elevation of about 7,500 feet, near the village of Matekane, also known as Kobyunye. The airstrip was constructed in the 1980s to provide access to isolated highland communities in the landlocked Southern African Kingdom. Primarily serving light aircraft, it facilitates the delivery of essential supplies, medical aid, and support from charity organisations to areas otherwise reachable only by arduous foot or animal paths. Now, the airstrip's dramatic configuration demands exceptional piloting precision. Exceptional piloting precision. With takeoffs requiring aircraft to accelerate to the cliff edge and rely on the sudden drop to generate lift, often giving the illusion of freefall before ascending. Landings are equally demanding. Pilots must touch down swiftly on the limited runway surface amid variable mountain winds and thin air at high altitude, which of course will reduce the engine performance and our lift. Despite its reputation for danger, frequently cited among the scariest runways globally, the facility underscores the unique geographical challenges where over 80% of the terrain exceeds 1,800 metres in elevation. Some aviation databases list the airstrip as defunct. Accounts as of 2023 describe it only for use for humanitarian purposes, highlighting the role in connecting the remote population. The ICAO code was Foxtrot X-Ray Mike Echo, and it operated a scheduled IATA designation, emphasising its status as unpaved utilitarian airstrip rather than a commercial hub. That is where we're heading tonight. Now, the whole idea of this, flying the DC-6 or any aircraft, the objective, of course, isn't to crash. This is all about getting the absolute master skill one can get by flying aircraft in a flight sim. Time. It takes time to learn these aircraft. So, when we're planning for our full stop landing, once we get down there, before that we do have a stop along the way, Foxtrot Alpha Hotel Romeo. It's going to be a nice practice for us on the way. Every episode in this series, there's always going to be a takeoff, a landing, a takeoff, and then hopefully a landing, right? So our first stop, Foxtrot Alpha Hotel Romeo. Then we head down to the madness that is this place. There's a final waypoint on this flight. It's up to you if you want to do it. Foxtrot X-Ray November Hotel. I'm not planning to fly that. We'll see how we go for time, but I couldn't create a flight plan without having it there. So we'll see how we go. If we have time, we will. It's still 28 degrees in here, but we'll see how we go, right? Pyrotech, good to see you. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Today I was trying to create an LOD AI editor for all the AIG FSLTL traffic. It annoys me only to see contrails and no planes creating it. Ooh, nice one, Roy. Nice one. Don Maldi says the airport is way cool. It's all situated on a high plateau, and there's not many easily accessible entry points. I once trekked up to Sani Pass. It took us 3.5 hours to get up there. What? With an all-wheel drive vehicle. And if you Google it, well, you'll know why. Ooh, that's crazy. Pyrotech, good to see you. So yeah, the idea here, lads, is all about mastering the handling of the aircraft. Now, we got a couple of things to help us. This aircraft, we can get it down as low as about 110 knots on final, full flaps, and we will be using our beta handle gadget thing for maximum stoppage, and we'll be full on the brakes. But we're looking for a safe landing. Is it possible? Can we actually do this with a classic airliner? This was designed for luxurious travel. You know, taking the big wigs between the major cities of the world, across the US, across the Atlantic, right? The DC-6 was never really envisaged for these sort of operations. However, as the aircraft got that little bit older, right, they started being used just like the DC-3. They end up in kind of places like Africa, and they're flown on relatively rough terrain. So it's not an impossible task, but extremely difficult. And you'll see that throughout this entire series. Some of them are like, you know, the quintessential difficult runways. For this series, I've gone with them. The likes of Courchevel, you know, Paro and Lukla are on the one flight, just in case we're thinking about Paro. And there will be more. We'll do another series a little bit later on with a different aircraft. But I wanted to see, would it be possible that we can get the DC-6 into some of these places? This is an aircraft we've been flying pretty much since its release in Microsoft Flight Sim. It is by far one of the best aircraft in the sim. There's something about the DC-6. I don't know what it is. There's just something about it. It has a great feel-good feeling when you kind of figure out what makes it tick and how to fly it. You can fly these as airliners. You can fly them as cargo. And pretty much everything else in between. If you don't want any of the consequence of having to worry about your engines or otherwise, then turn it off. You still perfectly fly the aircraft. And you're not going to lose out on any of the physical characteristics of, you know, manhandling the aircraft or hand flying the aircraft. There's just an extra dynamic when it comes into minding the engines. You know. Yeah, it's so much fun. So much fun. Rookie Pilot, thank you very much indeed, buddy. 48 months. Cheers, bud. Death's Angel says, hopefully by my next flight, all my gear will be here. Absolutely. That'd be awesome. Forget about butter, just get it down, says Malky. Yeah, 100%. We're not looking to grease this one. Get it down safely. Not like a lawn dart, just get it down safely. We're going to use our first runway, which is coming up. So we're heading up to Foxtrot Alpha Hotel Romeo. We're going to make straight in runway 33. And we're going to use this runway to help gauge what it is that we're doing. Alright, so here's the challenge. There's no way in heck you're going to land before that little taxiway onto the apron. You can try it, but it's highly unlikely. So we're aiming for roughly the halfway point. If we can stop at the halfway point of this runway, well then that means we're going to be somewhat prepared from when we get down the road a little bit later into this mad place. And that is a mad place. Navy landings, I'm telling you. Energizer, yeah, dude, wouldn't it be cool? It would be absolutely freaking awesome. Now again, I'm using the DC-6, as are a lot of you, but don't feel that you have to. The C-160 would be an excellent shot here, or shout. C-130, A400. But any aircraft, general aviation, you're absolutely going to be fine here. But they'll all challenge you. Even in a Cessna 172, these airports are going to challenge you. I remember when we first started off our adventures with the flying circus, every runway was like, oh, look at the landings. It didn't matter where we go. And then, well, you lot got so friggin' good over the years. So doing a series like this, it's kind of reminiscent of the old days, but also it should kind of show us just how far we've come when it comes to being able to fly. Feel sorry for the dude in the Starship? Yep. Starship is not going to be easy. Not going... Why is there glue coming off my table? Starship won't be easy. White Lake, thank you very much indeed. B-25 at Kozaki. Yep. Fuga... Well, the Fuga has... You can use the Fuga with aerodynamic braking. The challenge with the Starship, it doesn't like very low speed. You know? Oh, Margin, Hab. So do you know what it is? I Velcro under my desk that holds things into place for me. Right. And that's why it's in a bit of a hoopla. I've many things here in the room. I'll wait until my room is finished and we'll do another kind of video thing. I've a desk coming for over there. There's a chair coming. There's a bit of stuff coming in. An ATR, an ATR will be under, yeah, ATR could do it. We'll see how we get on. Like, it's designed to challenge us. We'll overfly the airport, maybe. We'll get a good look at it. And then we're going to try and see what happens. You get to start setting up your new place this weekend. Should be exciting. Nah, dude, delighted for you, man. Yeah. Yeah, man, that's going to be cool. Like, my layout here, I've an entirely... I'll show you. I've an entirely another area over yonder. Will this work now? Jeez, my phone battery's low. See if this works. If I turn that off, and then I turn that on, it says it's connected. Try it again. Just right says, did you see the new GSX update? Yeah. Looks mad, Roy, doesn't it? Absolutely mad. Right, my phone is giving out it's on low power mode. How does that look? Ah, that'll work. Right, here's my phone. I want to show you. I'll come over here, look. So, you might be able to hear me, right? I'll come over here. So, right, but there's a lot of mad stuff But effectively, this area here, you know, there's a chair and a desk on the way, you see. And this is my setup here now in front of me, look. So this is what I'd be looking at. I did Muse, it's living under me stairs now. Because I just don't have the room, man. I just don't have the room. I mean, look what's under me desk even. That's a big battery. And I used to have a load of kind of Moses stuff over there, but I had to move it. And then I have the shelf of many things. There's Gormo Field. There's me NAS. Or me NAS. Do you know? I've loads of stuff gone everywhere. You know, where'd you put me little plane? That one there, Margin. Look at the state of that, look. Does the new chair have your name in it? It will, Dougal, it will. I've loads of, as you can imagine, I've loads of things all over the shop, you know. But over there, as I say, that's where I have a desk coming that'll go into the corner. Because I have a TV over there, look. So that'll live over there. And then the desk. So I've lots to I've lots to do, you know. Lots to friggin' do. But we'll get there, lads, you know what I mean? Yeah, what's this doing? Turn this fella back on. Lots to do. Small course correction. And we're looking good. Oh. You have the cat in order as well, do you? Brilliant. Brilliant. Wait, why did that turn off? Turn on? Will you have a proper seat for me? This time, so I've ordered a second road seat. This chair that I have, so I'm going to use the brand new one, and I'll put the slightly used one over there. You know what I mean? Lord Malone, welcome in. Fly to Oklahoma City. Sure. Probably won't have time tonight though. We're in Africa, but we'll fly to Oklahoma. Sure. Hope you're well. I just like these chairs. I think they're very good. So between that, what was that? That was a huge job. That took me and Gibbo 6 or 7 hours to put together. And the good news is it's still complete. Do you know? I just had to take some hardware off it, but it's the unit is still complete. But I've run out of space. Looking for rudder pedals? Of course, the Moza pedals are really nice. The TPRs are really nice. It's an Arozi something XL. I forget the name of it. Arozi. They're a Swedish company. Or Finnish. No, they're Swedish. Yeah, they're Swedish. They're very comfortable. And if they can support my capacity, then they're worth their weight in gold. They're not cheap though. They're about 400 naughty ones. Slightly more in fact. 440 I think. But they do Klarna. Klarna's very dangerous, isn't it? But they do Klarna. Muse fan, I think it did. Maybe it didn't. Jesus. I did Muse. I did. I did indeed, Muse. I did indeed. He'll put a box in the corner for you, Muse. Yeah, right. Alright. We're going to be landing here very shortly. We're following the road in, right? Where did I put that second thing now? Oh, it's there, right, okay. There's Shanks. Write off his business expenses. Taxes are weird over here. So, like, there's certain things you can, but, like, the likes of office setup and all this sort of stuff, you can write it out over a number of years, if that makes sense, but, like, this, like, the man cave got massive surgery a couple of years ago. As I say, like it's Gibbo came down one day and he's like, would you not move that here or move that there? I was like, yeah, maybe. And then the missus, because I just had a big long desk, and then the missus like, will you just change it up? So the PCs I think used to be on ground level, and Gibbo's like, get them in front, get them up off the ground. So that's why you can see the PC here, another one there. And the room was set up grand. And then DOF Reality, who were terribly nice, sent me out a rig, and I used that an awful lot, especially for VR. I've been using that all the time for VR. But I've run out of space. There's not enough room in here. It's just clutter. So my plan now is mothball the rig temporarily, and then come up with a solution of either, go out that way or shed or something. You know what I mean? Watch our altitude here now as well. Homewrecker says, I'm in a hurry to land, Murph. Want to watch the WC? Oh, the World Cup. Who's playing tonight? Jesus! Black Sheep Gene, you absolute mad tick. Did you see what he did over the... Jesus! $100 donation. Down payment on your new chair. Jeez! Black Sheep Gene, you absolute mad... But dude, that's so very kind. Thank you very, very much indeed. $100 super chat. Jesus. I have to explain that now to the missus. Where'd you get that? Black Sheep Jane. Huh? Yep. That's mad. Jane, thank you very, very much indeed, dude. That is so, so generous. Who's playing tonight? France and Iran. Did Iran not play last night against Belgium? No? Oh, France and Iraq. Jeez. That'll be a bit of crack. Jane, you're very kind. Thank you very, very much indeed. What an absolute... Can I do anything with that? Oh, I can press a button here. Oh, no, I can't. Jane, thank you very, very much indeed. France and Iraq are tonight. Okay. Right, we're going to ramble in here. I'm just trying to watch this terrain. I see where Dougal's going. He's going the right way. Don't mind me, lads. First stop will be in the next 5 or 6 minutes. Now, as we're doing this, engines are looking fine for the moment. And then we're going to put this in for a full stop landing runway 33. 33. How are we looking? Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. Look at the state of that. That's brilliant. Starbug and QC Frank. Ah, lads. Murphy, you're going the wrong way. Hang a right. There's a big freaking mountain in the way. Did you notice that? Hang on now, lads. We're nearly there. The audio's really good. Yeah.
Can I get a refund?
No, you can't. Refunds, you mad? Jesus, look at the big mountain here, look. Look at that. Crazy. We're very low. A proper plane. Yes, Andy. Agreed. It's beautiful. Jesus, we're very low. Right, we're going to disengage the autopilot. Wish us luck. Autopilot off. Gyro, the whole shebang. My airplane. And we're going to climb a little because we're shocking low. Turn off the nameplate so we can see what's happening. Oh, we need to over... Rorke's Drift. Are we near Rorke's Drift? No? I hear what you're saying, but... What do you mean you hear what I'm saying, but? Marigin. Every time you hear that sound, a pilot gets his wings. It's amazing! It's amazing! Right, where's this runway? Oh crap, is that it there? Oh, it is! Right, watch the power. RPM up. There's that gear warning horn. Oh, we're coming in way too fast. 190. Should be grand. We probably... Oh, Jesus, we're coming in way too fast. Right, we'll do an L nose slip here for the crack. Look at that speed drop. Yes, gear down. Easy. That's how we do it. And now we'll slip the other way. Oh, Jesus. There you go. That'll slow you right down. Look at that, lads. 120 knots. Excellent. You're away for an ice lolly. What is the master of all the ice lollies? I reckon a mint feast. Cornettas aren't bad. Right, Murph, go handy. Full flaps. 100 knots. This is narrow. Easy now. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
This doesn't really bode well for us, does it? No, this doesn't bode well for us at all. What a catastrophic landing. I freaking hopped the ground out of it. Jesus! And I'm supposed to be landing somewhere even more dangerous. A runway for ants? Yeah. It was 350 feet a minute. Like, it's not like, you know, catastrophic damage. You'd feel it. What do you mean, what the hell was that supposed to be? I aborted the landing. I bounced. Loosely translates into I made a complete and utter bollocks of the landing. Right? So we're going to try it again. Rourke's Drift is about 160 kilometres to northwest or northeast. Ooh. That dude Dougal behind you made it just fine. Come on, Dougal. Ah, no, she's not that bad. This plane can take a terrible baiting. Should want it with me flying it. Right, let's try all this again now. You've heard of touch and goes, but Murph likes to thud and shag off. What was that? That was a thud and shag. Huh? Yep. A thud and shag off. Imagine you could have gone around at YVR. Let's not speak of that, Malky. Meanwhile, Homewrecker's going friggin' nuts. He's like, I told you I need to be gone for the match. Right, let's try this again. Easy now. Speed coming down. And gear. Go away, stutters. Alright. Easy now. I blame the stutters that didn't happen, but now they're happening. How's that? There's a runway. Watch the speed. Update for anyone. Bristol is now closed until 2300 Zulu. No way. That's from the lightning strikes too, is it? Jesus, man. That's mad, isn't it? Right, gently does this now, you big ape. Easy. Easy. Speed is good. To be fair, we were coming in way too fast the last time. It even felt fast. Let's see what we can do here. Them stutters are not going to be a welcome addition when we get down to this place. Someone flying in a country inside my country. Mark, good to see you. Oh jeez, look at this, lads. 95 knots. It's doing it. Now, gently does it. Flaps full, gear down, prop full. In we go. Jemima. There we go. Man, why? It's very narrow. Watch the speed. There's a dash 8. Watch the speed. Easy. Right, this time don't bury the runway. Alright, that's... Would you wish?
2 miles final.
There's our reverse. Yeah, this is going to be some crack up at the other place. Right. We were expecting roughly halfway. And I know that was a long landing. So we're not halfway at all. In actual fact, we're 2/3 of the way, aren't we? Although, we're too far. But we're not a million miles off, are we? Right? We're not a million miles off. Right. Let's get out of here. You're not half bad, yeah. Hey, so-called Jerry, good to see you. Did you see what he did, Jerry? Madness. I may or may not be having a 5090 arrive tomorrow, says Dougal McDavitt. And you may or may not have to start moonlighting in the night time. Right? Dougal, where are you going tonight all dressed up? Dougal, that's going to be savage news, man. Selling your body on street corners, right? Oh, there could have been a terrible simulated accident. Dougal, if you need any help with settings or any of that sort of stuff, just let us know. Because there's a bit of jiggery-pokery with the 5090s.
Jesus.
He's crazy, Murph. SoCal, crazy. Crazy. Look at me, just like absolutely milling through everyone. Sorry, lads. Right, we're setting ourselves up for the final leg. This is 121 nautical... Oh, Jesus, watch what you're doing. 121 nautical miles. Set our flaps. I mean, it's not even a runway, is it? Our landing gear, it's about the width of the landing gear. Look. Yeah, okay, it's a little bit more than the width of our landing gear, but still. Now, we need to be careful. We're facing up a hill, and, yes, we're at high altitude. Water injection pumps. Let's turn those on. Now, friends. Manifold pressure to 30. We're looking for about, I think it's 47. And we're looking for the green lights. 40. 45. 46. 47. Green lights are on. Power to the Bijani. Off the brakes. And let's see what happens. What happens if you pull the red lever? Which one? Who's that mad devil? Oh, it's Travis. Right, speed alive. Slowly. Oh dear. Oh dear. Neil! Oh dear. Oh dear. Muse! Dougal! Jesus! There's 100. Mind the fence. Oh, don't die. Jesus! Whew. Yeah. Going the wrong way. We're not going the wrong way. That was the right way. Right, flaps in. Linny, Stu, Zith, Super Ty, Muse fan, and old veteran. Zybok as well. And Mugan. You can all shag off. Pressing buttons upsetting me. Right. Quick. We're going. That was exciting. And wasn't it? Look at this, look. She's a fox. In Latin, she'd be called Baby Majora. If she were president, she'd be Abraham Lincoln. Yeah, right. Brilliant. Bellbro, they press these, Avgeek, they press these buttons, and then I'm immediately drawn to, are they trying to post a link? Are they trying to say something and the bot has gone friggin' nuts? And then I realise, no. They're taking the Dennis Hickey out of the situation. Wicked Lumberjacks, good to see you. Right.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Right. Old veteran, brilliant. Do you expect me to... What was the other one? Do you expect me to fight? No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die. Guess you're not on live weather. I'm not on live weather. Dougal, I'm on live weather. Time is 4:30 though.
Can I get a refund?
No, you can't get a refund. Jesus. And I'm after breaking this gadget, look. And now, there, it's unbroken. Now, we need to climb like an absolute man possessed up here, look. Meanwhile, my engines are going to be screaming at me, look. Oh, Jesus. Now, moderate stress range, a bit like myself, is quite okay. You know. But not for extended periods of time. It should be grand. I keep saying this, but you know, she'd be grand. Oh yeah. Oh wait, balls! Turn off the water injection. Hot shits. Hot shit. Come on, Malky. What a machine this is. Until it's all fun and games. Oh wait, that button doesn't work anymore. Well, balls to it anyway. I was just going to say there, if you do like this sort of content, do be sure to hit the little like button, lads. It helps a terrible lot. You wouldn't know how it helps. It recommends the stream to someone who ordinarily wouldn't ever dream of watching the stream. That's how that like button works. Right, continue on the straight and narrow. How are we looking over here, look? Oh, jeez, the carburetors, the whole shag and lot. We're in trouble, sort of. Autopilot. Yes. Balls. Yes. Yeah. Balls. Why isn't that working? Autopilot on. Localizer. There you go. Now we'll have to climb here now in a minute, but we won't worry about that now, right? Why would you put them through the pain with a recommendation like that? Stu, you're waiting for the bait and dashing for the bashing. Murph, apparently just my body is not enough. You'll need to come up and join me on the corner. Is that the bowl corner? If you ever find in life that you're sent to the bowl corner, you'll see inscriptions on the wall. Murph was here. You know. Think of me. This is TPHI. I mean, on it, you know. I gotta say, isn't the scenery up here absolutely beautiful? Isn't it gorgeous? It's stunning. There's Toto. Go on, Toto, you devil, you. Yes. The scenery is absolutely gorgeous, lads. Look at this, man. Spectacular views. Right, we need to climb here again. What's the old plane doing? Carburetor. Me carb. Cylinder head. Oh, carb. Oh, Jesus. Right, hang on. You see, we're flying higher. Up, you devil, you. Up, you devil, you. Yep. Up. Right, that should nearly do it. Should it? Green, green, and green. All green.
Houston, we have a problem.
What happened now? Nuke is here. Thank you for 7 months, buddy. Cheers, man. Shop app is teasing me. It says the Moses stuff is supposed to get here on Thursday. Oh my. Ah, brilliant. Murph, you always say the scenery is gorgeous, but rarely say it's meh. What can I say, SoCal? I'm highly impressed. You thought I was going to say easily impressed. I'm highly impressed. Look at the state. How can you not say that's gorgeous? Right. Hey, Quacka, good to see you. Sky Command. Stop gatekeeping. Drop the skincare routine. Good to see you, man. I hate to see you go, but I love to watch you leave. Brilliant. Hope you're well, buddy. Great to see you, man. So nice getting to hang out at Expo. He is a larger-than-life character. I'd be shaking it. Just for me and no one else, you know. Mrs. GPHI. She's like, what? There's Frank. Jesus, Frank, you're flat out tonight. I mean, look at the state of that look. Isn't that gorgeous? Lads, I don't know. Muse fan only went and feckin' he gifted a tier 1 sub to Sky Command and he's gone and launched a golden Kappa hype train. Which, I can tell you, I haven't a clue what they do. All aboard! Muse, thank you very much indeed for the gifted tier 1 sub and for starting a hype train, a golden Kappa hype train, which means, you know, Jesus, old veteran 965 gifting 10 tier 1 subs to the community on Twitch. Did you just see what he did? Lads, if you got a tier 1 sub with thanks to old veteran 965, do be sure to say a thank you. What a legend. Level 4 on the golden Kappa train. We're all going. Where are we going, Murph? I don't know. Where's this going? I have a terrible feeling about this. Easy now. Gotta get Monday off to yeah. Now, you know. Are we going to make this? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, we're alright. Nyom. Don't hit the ground, don't hit the ground. Jesus, Stu Snape, look what he did. 5 gifted tier 1 subs going out to the community on Twitch with thanks to Stu Snape. Whoever gifted me a sub is getting kissed on the mouth. Haha, Jesus. Filthy, thank you for the tier 1 sub gifted to CP. Lads, if you've got a tier 1 sub with thanks to Stu Snape, do be sure to say thank you. I have to immediately pull up. Easy now, easy now. There's something you don't see every day. We need to keep climbing. Muse fans getting kissed on the mouth. We've all seen it, lads. No, wait. We've all heard it. If you went and got the DC6, you'd be in a bigger legend. Wait, what? Jesus, level 6. Will you not behave? Flyer 10, 5 gifted tier 1 subs. Proby Pete, he's in with 5 gifted tier 1 subs. They're all going with 5 gifted tier 1 subs. Jesus. Lads, if you got a tier 1 sub with thanks to Flyer 10, do be sure to say thank you. And if you... Jesus. If you got a tier 1 sub with thanks to Proby Pete, do be sure to say thank you. Gand! And I mean, Jay, if you got a tier 1 sub with thanks to Creo, who just gifted 5 of them, do be sure to say thank you. Ah, Jesus, those buttons! What was that? Toto! Loud noises, I can't deal with it anymore. It's very hot in my room. Toto, did you see what he did? Well, I hope you're happy. You've only gone and shagged the whole thing. Jesus. Toto in with 10 gifted tier 1 subs. Lads, if you got a tier 1 sub with thanks to Toto, do be sure to say thank you. Then, and it's getting silly now, then, ah, Jesus. See, we're cranking up the Toto. Then Belbro came in with 5 gifted tier 1 subs. What a legend. Lads, if you got a tier 1 sub with
Dreamy,
thanks...
sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Ah, Jesus, it's loud. If you got a tier 1 sub with thanks to Belbro, do be sure to say thank you. Wait, there's more, look. Jesus. Who's this? Gaseous Maximus. Or as Muse fan said, more for you take, it's gaseous. Gaseous Maximus in with 5 tier 1 subs. Dude, what a legend. There's more of it now. Ah, yeah, great bunch of lads, yeah. The whole shagging thing is ruined. Gaseous Maximus, thank you very, very much indeed, lads. Do be sure to say thank you if you got a tier 1 sub. Then, Sumner. Jesus, where's my screen? It's all happening. Sumner jumped in from Beer City with 5 gifted tier 1 subs to the community.
You haven't a clue what you're talking about.
I don't know who's in charge. Sumner, thank you very, very much indeed. Lads, if you got a tier 1 sub, but thanks to Sumner, do be sure to say thank you. Then, I mean, it's getting silly now. Where's Toto going? Oh, Jesus, there's more of it. Listen. Oh, wait now. Where's the, Sim Guy, thank you for the gifted sub. Weedy Gaming is it? Jesus! Weedy Gaming in with 5 tier 1 subs. I'm after knocking over my iPad. Oh, yeah. Wheaty Gaming, thank you very much indeed. If you got a tier 1 sub, but thanks to Wheaty Gaming, do be sure to say thank you. What's going on? A level 10 Cockpit train. Then Black Sheep Jean said, hang on. 10 gifted tier 1 subs going out to the community here on Twitch from Black Sheep Jean. If you just got a tier 1 sub, but thanks to Jean, do be sure to say thank you. The man is a legend. Legend. Where am I now? Papa Justify is here, good evening. Did I miss anyone? If I missed someone, tell me. Counterpoint Music, thank you for the follow. Lads, what a collection of legends in our midst tonight. Unbelievable. Muse fan just had a Watson crash. Jesus, it's a Monday night. Mech Manser, 5 gifted tier 1 subs. Dude! If you got a tier 1 sub, but thanks to Mech Manser, do be sure to say thank you. Muse fan, you got a Watson crash. You don't need your radios, you'd be grand, Muse. Is it updated? Johnny Mon is here, good to see you. Oh, Jesus. I need to sit. I am sitting down. I mean, that escalated quickly. A level 10 hype train, look. Jesus. Another reason it's staying on the PMDG website? Stu, we'll convince you yet. We'll twist your arm or something. And Mrs. GPHI. Lads, thank you all so very, very much indeed. That is insane. Insane generosity. Very much appreciated. A level 10 golden kappa. But all thanks to you lot. Thank you very, very much indeed. Yes, are only brilliant. I fear you're going to, think of me in a lesser light after this landing. Right? Do me a stew, buy it. Wait, what? Do me a stew, buy it and think, how the hell do I buy this thing? Yeah. We should rename this day to Murph Love Monday. Yeah, I agree. I mean, when I'm in charge, 4-day weekend to everyone. You know what I mean? 4-day weekends are here to stay. 4-day. Not just 2, not 3. 4-day weekend. So happy they fixed the 414, my coffee says. Ooh. Johnny Mon, hope you're well, bud. Are we even going the right way anymore? I couldn't tell you. I watched Murph from the start of the stream and still have no clue. Dan, thankfully that makes 2 of us. Brilliant. If you're watching on YouTube and you're wondering why Murphy's gone very, you know, excited and hyper and loud, I'm listening to very loud music. Chaos mode. Oh yeah. Oh heck yeah. Did anyone see the new Michael Jackson movie? It's called Michael. Did anyone see it? It's up there super high, isn't it? Are we still climbing? Easy now, Jemima. Not planning to watch, it says CP. Fair enough. In a box man is here. Good to see you, buddy. Hype train level 10. The golden kappa. Well, be Janie then, lads. That is absolutely bananas. Choo choo. Choo choo. Lads, thank you very, very much indeed. Insane support. Happy Monday, wrong way, Murph. Sourdough man, good to see you. That's insane, lads. I just watched Project Hail Mary. Oh, you were telling me about that. Yeah, yeah. Johnny, man. Wait, what? Hang on a second now. Hang on a second. Johnny says, I am Murph. I put me 2 weeks notice in last night. Now, go in early for them to try to keep me. Not going to happen. Johnny, man, no way. 2 weeks notice, man. Jeez. What are you going to be doing next? Who? The Limbics is here. Good to see you. Kia ora. How's it going? Doing the work lurk at this end. It's going well. It's hot as balls, you know. Although, it's 25 degrees in here now. And the temperature outside is 18 degrees. I hope you're well, buddy. Dougal says, talking of loud, I finally had my neighbour complain about the music. Not the level, but the genre. Dougal, I have the song you can play to your neighbour now, you know. And they'll think twice about criticising the type of music that you listen to. Because they'll say, see that Dougal McTavish? The man has taste, you know. The man knows a good song when he hears it. I just need to find the shaggy thing here now away in the... Wait, hang on, wait. Where is it now? Jesus. Ah, yes. Dougal, turn up your radio.
Hello
there. B-Man, thank you for the follow. Tell the neighbour to shag off. Thank you very much. B. Carlo, good to see you. More money, less hits, less stress. Sign me up. Johnny Mon, delighted for you, buddy. Dude, that's great news. It's Hab in Beer City, 80 degrees. Much nicer than 29. Oh, wait, Nab. Normal as balls? What? Nab. Jeez, we're looking good here, lads. This is going to be a total challenge. The weather's coming in. It is getting darker. Oh, nice as balls. Okay. It is not Muse fan, is it? Hey, Carlo, you absolute legend. Thank you very much indeed. 48 months, man. Cheers, buddy. Hope you're well. What's the weather like with B. Carlo? Johnny Mon, have a good evening. We'll see you soon, bud. Is that all? Would have thought it was older. No, sure, it's from the World Cup. Oh, wait, it's from the World Cup. Yeah. It was in the year of 88 and the lovely month of June. Yeah. Kind of makes sense now. Muse fan can count anyway. Let's see what happens here. We're getting very close. Now, how do we approach it? Do we come in the side with the cliff? Or do we come in the hill and try and stop before the cliff? I mean, what are your thoughts, lads? The Netherlands won the Euro 88. That was not Germany. Like, the cliff is on a heading of like 04 or something. We'll have to wait and see how this goes. The only way in from the east? Did I say it was the best way to go? Right, we'll see what happens. We're kind of just manoeuvring toward it. We're at very high altitude here. We don't need to be this high. We'll put in a little bit of down nose, look. Flying tonight, come on yourself. Yeah, show us how to do the Cobra there, will you? You did well flying tonight. Well done. What are the winds like? There's no weather data out here. Fly past and descend into the bowl from the east. So come in from the cliff. Alright. This is not going to be easy, lads. So this is the bowl Dougal is talking about. So then we kind of circle in hard left. And then land up the hill. Right. I mean, it's going to be grand. There's nothing to worry about here at all, except for friggin' everything. You were close, Murph. 88 was held in West Germany. Ah, right. Knew a guy named Cliff. Fell off his name, not been seen since. Jesus. Knew a guy named Cliff. Fell off his name. Hasn't been seen since. I don't know. It's in there somewhere. That cliff might have a nasty updraft, right? Gene says, if not for Murph shenanigans, we'd all be bored. I don't do the shenanigans. I'm just here. It's you lot to do the shenanigans. If it wasn't for you lot, we'd be terribly prim and proper and speaking very well dressed. You know, if you're grand and quiet, so we would. Right, oh Jesus, we're descending into the clouds. Nothing to worry about here, friends. Nothing to worry about at all. It's all happening now. Your man's plane hasn't even appeared yet. Shaka off, Scott. design. Sort your house out, will you? Would Cyrus T, Muse Fan, Mike Coffee, Stu Snape, Super Typhon and Dougal McTavish bag and baggage up and out of it, lads. Up and out of it. Nothing to be afraid of here at all. We're going to approach the field in low visibility, high altitude and high temperature, and we're going to attempt to do the other thing, not because it is easy but because it is stupid. Let's just look. Keep the speed up for the moment. This is a very bad idea. Oh dear, right. Keep it heading in. Just tap, tap, tap it in. Go to the bald corner. The bald corner? That's shocking. It's shocking, isn't it? I mean, look! That's the wrong button. Where's this button? I'm after losing it. But jeez, that's very bad luck, lads, isn't it? The sun really brings out... Look, Jesus. Look! Sometimes I think if I put a bit of Miracle Grow or something on it. It's really sad. 32 degrees in your man cave. Jesus. 28 in here still. But if the aircon on full, blashed. This isn't dangerous at all. In fact, this is stupid. In a world, one man will attempt to land at Matekane. Wait, Matekane. Yes. Taking the iconic GC6. He will attempt to land at a place he shouldn't. Oh, Jesus, this gets close. Right. Power back to nothing. Tidy up my screen. Right, lads. It's like now or nothing. Hello, Baldy. Nutty Taff, good to see you. Oh no, we're getting stutters too, look. Jesus. Pitch the music. This is all terribly important. Right, what's our speed? Oh, Jesus, look at our speed. Right, we may overfly it. We're in that valley basin, as Dougal calls it. Easy now. Can we see the landing rates after? You'll hear them. Fun fact, says French Wall, there's only been 8 nations that have won the World Cup. Most wins by Brazil, then Germany, Italy, Argentina, France, Uruguay, England and Spain. Now, right, prop full. We kind of need to get in there. This is kind of dangerous now, you know. We're going to go in this way. Speed's coming down. All right. Nailed it. Fibro nailed it. Maybe so, but I'm led to believe the Irish invented the World Cup. That's very correct and right, Dan. The World Cup invented by the Irish back in the 4th century BC. What's going to happen here? Keep returning. Keep returning. Big mountain. Massive big mountain. Jesus, Murphy, go handy.
Jesus.
Oh man, look at that. Yep, this is stupid. Look at this. Matekane says to like Innsbruck, hold me beer. Alright friends, we shall attempt to do the stupid thing. Gear coming down. Oh dear, oh dear. Alright, speed coming down. This is friggin' ludicrous. Are we sure we're supposed to come in from the east? I don't think this is a good idea coming in from the east. Go away, starters. Oh no, there's been a murder death kill. He's gone all the way. Travis! Medic! We need a medic down there for oh, Jesus. They scraped him off the runway like a lump of strawberry jam. Oh, Jesus, Travis. Yeah, you're right. Bloody hell's bells. There's Dougal the Mantiva. Look at him. Is it safe? What's my speed? 120. Jesus. Army hand, I'm after bashing it. I have a medical emergency. Are we doing this for real? Are we? Jesus. We are. We're going in. Flaps full. Watch the speed. Is that the shot? Look at the... Who put this there? Easy. Easy. Oh, dearie me. Oh, dearie me. Easy now. Jesus. Easy now. Easy now. Oh, lads, this is ridiculous. Oh, no! Dougal did a somersault, the poor devil. Medic! Right, easy, Murph. Oh, Jesus. Easy. Get down. Yes! Reversers on the brakes. Keep it on the centre line. Yes! Yes! Quick! Everyone, come see how good I look. We nailed it. Brilliant. Look at the state of that. Absolutely fantastic. Look at that. Parked by the trees and everything. Excellent. Brilliant. Poor Dougal though. Jesus, he went head over heels. Did you see him? Poor oh no. Oh no. 777, where are you now? Who's the poor devil? Toto made it. Is that starship still going, is it? That 5090 won't help. Oh, that's brilliant. Right, hang on there now. We're not finished yet. We're going to put up the handbrake and watch a few more arrivals. That's hilarious. Go on, Rex, you devil, you. Here's Jolly God. Oh, Jesus. Bring it to a nice stop, Jolly God. A nice, gentle stop. Easy now. Look where Eamon stopped. The best ever was Dougal McTavish. He was going grand, you know, until suddenly and most certainly he wasn't. Because he flipped the thing over. Who's next? Max, go on. In your Dash 8. Spice Jet. Yeah, that's how it's done. Jeez, didn't he do well? Next. I don't tell me it's all landed. Wait, did anyone... No one ended up in the... No, we're alright. We're alright. There's Sunjammer. Jesus, look. That is hilarious. Well, lads, it is safe to say we have made it. Except for grey skies! In the smallest plane, you still shagged it! Oh no! Medic! We need a medic down ostrich stuck in the ground. Brilliant. Oh, fantastic. Is there anyone left? Jesus, look at the stuttering. Wait. Wait. Who's in that thing, the mad devil? That's the same intentions pilot. Careful now. Easy now. Travis, he did it again. Go on, oh, Jesus. Where did Travis? Travis, you got Scott. What happened to him? Did you see what happened to poor old Travis again? Oh, no, that's... Oh, no. No, Jesus, no. There's Belro. Travis, you poor... That's the second time. Speedy Pro, how far off the runway did you go? Oh... Most unusual. The stutters are real over here, I can tell you. Jesus, Frank is trying to take off with a Fuga. Go on, Frank! Go on, Frank! You can... Oh, jeez. You can do it, Frank! No. Go on, Frank! Yes! No! Yes! No! Pull up! Pull up, Frank! No, Frank's alright. Oh, Jesus, who was that? Rick, look out! There's a big mountain in front of you, lad. This place is friggin' nuts. Right, who can take off in the DC-6? That's the next challenge. Line 'em up! Line 'em up! Can you depart the airport with the DC-6 and avoid the mountain? I mean, your guess is as good as any. Visualising the C-160. Go on, you devil, you. Go on, you can do it. You can do it. We believe in you. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh wait, no, don't pull up. Don't pull up, let it fly. Look out for the mountain. It won't move, visualise. Uh-oh. Pull up. Jesus, he's going to make it. He made it. Speedy Pro made it. Who's next? That was impressive, wasn't it? Oh, Jesus. Go on, Gaseous, you devil, you. A tail dragon ATR, but only one prop. Brilliant. Yes. No. Yes. No. Oh, no. Visualise. Can visualise nothing. Go on, Eamon. And Ryder. Go on, the lads. A King Air and a Honda Oh no! Stupid thing with the sim disappearing them. Did they make it? We just don't know. Ah, Shay. Ah, brilliant! Go on, Dougal! Go on, you devil! Yes! There he goes! Oh, Jesus! What's going to happen in a DC-6? Yes! No! Oh, no, it's going to end in tears! Wait! What's going to happen next? Did he do it? Look at the skills in that lad, he did it! Well, I'm impressed. Jalagod is the same, although... Yeah, he did it as well. And Toto... Oh, Jesus! Hang on! Energizer, go on, you devil! Yes! No, he bounced! Who's that devil? No, it's a long way down. Oh, the stores man. Did Toto get out? He did. You lot are that. This is very impressive. Uh-oh, Larry. Look out, Larry. Pull up. Oh, Jesus. Pull up. Oh, no. One looks worse than the other. There's Dougal again. Look. Man, Dougal. Mrs. TBHI, Sunjammer. Well, I'm fairly impressed. Angels 1 for. Oh, jeez. Willow! Oh, no, Willow, that doesn't look good at all. Oh, no. Jesus, look. Willie! Bounty! Oh, Jesus! That's insane! Batter up! Who's next? Here comes Frank again. Oh, Jesus, look. Energizer! Come on, Frank. Oh, well done, Frank. No bother. Energizer. I'm not really enjoying the lack of speed here. Oh no. Oh no, Jesus. Yes, there's nothing to fear. Energizer, you don't want to be doing it, you know. He's got spirit. Oh no, this is not looking good at all. You can imagine the expletives inside that cockpit. All starting with fuh. Oh, he made it. I don't know how. Dougal needs a medic. Old man strike. You made little work of that. Here's your mama. Low pass. Yes. Gorgeous. Jesus, who was that? Crazy Jammy. Here's Grey Skies. Grey Skies flies again. Frequency. Rob MCR, look. Go on, Rob. That just doesn't look right. No bother. Speedy Pro is lining up. Jalagon is lining up. Oh, jeez. Does this mean we have to fly it? All right, lads. We shall line up. Water injected takeoff. What's going to happen here? Look at the flames coming from my engines. That's how hot it is. It's absolutely ridiculous. Right. Onto the runway. On the brakes. Full power. We're moving. We're moving. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. 14 knots. Come on, Betsy. Oh, this is not going to bode well at all. We're in the mountains. Oh, Jesus. Come on, Betsy. Oh, come on, Betsy. Oh, Jesus.
Snoozy snooze.
Oh, we're not out with this yet. We're doing a thing. We're doing a thing. We did a thing. Oh, wait, that's a bigger mountain than the first one. Jesus. Easy. Easy. Yes.
Not the plane, it's the pilot.
We did the thing with the yoke, look. Brilliant. Right. Let's head down to the safe airport.
60% of the time.
I say it's safe. This one looks worse than the other one.
Jesus.
This is great news. We actually made it. This is nuts. Right, hang on now. Follow the valley. Yes. Ah, brilliant. Credit to you, Murph. I knew you could do it. Absolutely. You heard me yourself. I was giving it all the power. Oh, wait, hang on. I was giving it all the power and nothing was happening. Right. We need to... Jay, where? Right, we need to land us over here. Easy now. Where is this runway? It's over by yonder hill, look. It's is it? Oh, hang on, it's on the right. Is it? Yeah, it's on the right. Oh, whoops. Right. Is it? Oh, it's down on the ground, look. It's down there. Oh, Jesus. It's down where Toto is. Right, let's try this again. This one, thankfully, is not as stupid, you know. To be honest, you're hoping I was going to crash. Wait, what? I think the mechanic will have a strongly worded letter for you after the flight. Be grand. Right, in we go, you big Jesse. Is it now? Jason, the takeoff was more hard work than the landing, wasn't it? Now, don't clip the friggin' mountain on the way in. Who's that up there, look? Velbro! Jesus. Easy now. Speed is good. Flaps full. Jeez, we have to go in very steep here, look. Easy. This flare is going to be absolutely mad. Don't hit the mountains, Murph, look. Jesus, look how close we are. Easy now. Easy. Easy. Oh no, go away, stutters. We can't have stutters. This is a precision enterprise expedition. Don't stall. Ooh, Jesus. Easy. Easy. Touchdown. 358. We'll take it. We don't care. Reverse. Diesel. Oh. Jay, who's that? Eamon. Send us a postcard, will you? Brilliant. Alright, let's get out of everyone's way. Yep, you did, will you? Lads, look at the scenery though. Isn't this place absolutely gorgeous? Here comes a wild Dougal McTavish. Come on, Dougal. Oh, Jesus. Wait, oof. Does it bounce? Oh, kangaroo petrol, but he's all right. He's down. He's down. On, Dougal. Brilliant. Easy now. Yes. No. It's going to take a full week for the mechanics to inspect the plane. I'm not kidding you. Park and brake. Engines are like, what have you done to us? Ground power unit. Engine oil. Oh, I can't do them yet. Chocks. All righty then. Now that was a flight and a half. Wasn't that a flight and a half? Where's the gas? Mechanic stands, they're a must. Oh. there's that much damage. We'll go in and have a look. Right, engine stress. Maintenance. Yeah, okay, the 4 engines are shagged. Yeah, they're not terribly well. Moderately shagged, right? But like, you know. I mean, look at the state of this. God, bro, you devil. There are survivors out on the runway. Fantastic. Oh, the A400, look. Man Rex. I mean, we've brought enough DC-6s. There's going to be spare parts for everyone. And of course, the the Medivac airport or aircraft as well. Right? Brilliant. Ah, lads, that was class. End of flight for me at the last airport or dirt patch. I'm telling you, it was fun. Lads, that was super fun. Our first flight of prop job, the mighty DC-6. Next week, well, we're off to somewhere even more ridiculous, as we will try to attempt to land this machine. It is possible to land it and take off, right? I mean, you probably shouldn't, but it is possible. Absolutely possible. Such are all the airports we're going to visit on this series. You know what I mean? Next week, we're off to the beautiful Caribbean, to St. Bartholomew. And that place is friggin' nuts altogether. Nuts. In over the roundabout. Right. We'll have to see how that one goes. But yeah. Loads of fun. Lads, I can't thank you enough. Thank you so much indeed for joining along. Next week, we're off to St. Bart's, back in the DC-6 to see what sort of trouble we'll get ourselves in. It's a nice flight. We're going to be taking off, I think, out of the Dominican Republic and heading across the way into Princess Juliana, and then we're down into St. Bart's. It's going to be a bit of crack. But hopefully you enjoyed it. I mean, we did a bit of the learning side when it came to the aircraft itself. And each week I'll go through the full startup and engine management. And then when it gets to the landings, well, sure. yeah, right. You know. But it's fun. It is a lot of fun. And what a great way to explore the sim. I mean, look at where we are. Have you ever been to this part of the world in the sim? It's just savage. Absolutely gorgeous. So, yeah. Listen, massive thanks. We're back tomorrow night. We're doing a flight with the 737 MAX. We're going to be flying using Say Intentions tomorrow night. Looking forward to that one. And, yeah, what continues to be a very, very busy week. We'll be getting a lot more done. So thank you all so very much. Lads, the support tonight was absolutely nuts on the Tube of View and on Twitch.
Parked and comms off. Good night.
Great job, Kozaki. It was just a mad night. So thank you very, very much indeed. We'll be over on Discord if you want to check us out. !Discord. That's where we hang about. And well, as I say, enjoy the weather, but stay out of the heat. Keep yourself cool. We'll be back tomorrow night at 1900 Zulu time, where it's all about learning the updated 737 MAX from iFly. I haven't touched it yet, so I'm looking forward to it. So, until then, thank you so much indeed for tuning in, and I hope you're going to enjoy this new Monday night series. Same time next week as we do part 2. It's a 7-part series, and God bless the mechanics, virtual mechanics who have to work in this machine. Right, we'll see you tomorrow at 1900 Zulu. Till then, take care. Trying to turn, and we'll start advancing that mixture back in here now shortly. Come on, prop.
Sink rate.
You're all right.
Sink rate up. Sink rate.
Give us a bit of air in the nose there. Nearly. Come on, Betsy, you can do it. We need the wind. Oh, bother. We need more speed. This isn't dangerous at all. 110, 120. Mixture in. The mixture's in. Come on. She doesn't want to play. She nearly got there. Hang on now. Easy. There she goes. Jesus.